guys, to episode 48 of the Level Up Show. This is going to be one of the most jam-packed episodes we've had in a while. So be prepared, guys. It's going to be very hectic for a while, but we're going to try and get a whole bunch of stuff in. Yes.
Can I get a knife and cut that?
Yes, you can.
Because if he's not coming, I'm going to eat it.
Yes, guys, we're missing Mark once again, and it's unfortunate because yesterday was his birthday, so we were hoping to celebrate it tonight with a little cake, but Barry's going to be there in his honor tonight. He's got like an interview tomorrow morning, so... Yeah. You know, he has to wake up early. It makes sense. But we got everybody else here. Myself, Andrew, got my co-host Mike, and of course Kristen is in the chat room with you guys. Kristen says be nice. If you guys don't know, this is the Level Up Show. It's a gaming dedicated talk show on every Thursday and Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. We talk about all the biggest gaming industry news. We have topics of the week, and this week we're going to be doing what we're calling the holiday hype train. Because last week we did we did 3 wild games, and tonight might be similar to that on top of some more, because there's a lot to talk about, not just games but just like holiday bundles. And
I have to ask about wild games.
I saw. But that doesn't mean we can't talk.
No,
about
I'll embellish it. I mean, half of the videos speak for themselves.
Yeah, and we'll take calls and all those kind of things. It'll be a lot of fun. But we got some other surprising segments tonight. Guys, if you haven't followed yet, it's very easy now thanks to the new update on PlayStation. Just click that little heart button live from PlayStation and you'll follow us as a Twitch member, and that means you get email notifications whenever we go live. We're at 1862, and what that means is there's a potential for us to reach 2,000 tonight, and I think you guys know what happens when we reach every 1,000 followers. So let's see if we can get there tonight. Let's see if we can get to... What was that?
I didn't get champagne.
Yeah, we're not doing champagne every time. That's a little much. Maybe next time, 3,000.
That was good cake. I mean champagne.
That was
good cake.
I'm thinking about cake.
I can tell.
We just jumped from 26 to 52 right there. Thank you so much for coming in, guys. Please, we were just saying, subscribe or follow at twitch.tv/levelupshow or heart us from the live from PlayStation. You can also follow us on Twitter. You can like us on Facebook. And please subscribe to our YouTube, where we just put up a new video, actually. We'll play it at the end of the show. But it's a 20th anniversary PlayStation video. And the coolest part is that Shuhei Yoshida, the president of Sony Computer Entertainment Worldwide Studios, retweeted it and tweeted at us with a little thank you. That was amazing.
Like, did your heart just skip?
You can ask Kristen when she comes back down. When he retweeted it, I was just like, oh my god, it happened! It happened! I was just so freaking excited that he retweeted it. Because that was kind of, I won't lie, that was kind of the goal from the beginning. I wanted to tweet it at Shuhei and Adam Boys and PlayStation, and I wanted to see if maybe they would retweet it. And Shuhei did, but we still haven't gotten Adam Boys or PlayStation yet. And that's up to you guys! Can you do it? Can you get them to retweet it?
Retweet the video.
So make sure you go to our YouTube, look at our 20th anniversary video, and if you feel like it, maybe tweet at Shuhei, Adam Boys, PlayStation with the YouTube link and say, guys, you got to see this 20th anniversary PlayStation video. Let's see if we can get it going viral.
Nasty fucking knife for a piece of cake.
It's not. It's a nice knife.
It's a nice knife, yeah.
Yeah, it's extremely
sharp. I don't know how thick the cookie cake is.
What is it, made out of steak?
Oh my god, pass me the cake!
Puss said that Mark not being here is unbearable.
Puss said you might hurt yourself if you drew Gasm too hard.
Oh.
Splendiferous said that's awesome.
Here was Mark's cake. In case he's watching, he can see it.
He's not.
Happy birthday, Mark.
Alrighty. So what have we been playing this week? How about you, Mike?
It's sad.
A lot of Destiny again, though.
Okay.
Continuing.
Never stops.
No, but I also haven't really been playing much. I was away for a few days, so I didn't play much of it. I tried playing a little. We did the raid again for a little while.
Yeah.
It didn't really become as successful as we wanted. But it was fun. We played with Dean and his friend.
Cool.
So that was cool. And then we played some Call of Duty. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's about it. For me, I finished Raid.
Oh yeah? What did you think of the ending?
It was one of those endings where it's all metaphorical. And it's a lot of it is going to go over your head, I think, unless you kind of do a little bit of replays or go online and look at some, interpretations. I looked at a lot of different interpretations. I don't want to go into too much in case it's spoiler worthy, but it wasn't like what I thought it was. Like, I thought it was more about like him failing to save the princess, like from the very beginning, and it was all about telling that story. When I was reading, like, metaphorically, it's like it has like a lot to do with the atom bomb. And like Tim was like a scientist trying to, that was his goal. That was what he was trying to reach. And the princess represents the atom bomb and all these kind of things. And I would have never picked up on that. Like, that's not what I was like kind of looking for when I was playing the game.
Right.
But it's cool that the game has interpretations. I mean, I think the crux of the game is the puzzle the mechanics and how cool they are, and how each world has a little bit of a different mechanic to play with. I appreciate it, but I won't say that I loved it. I thought it was good, and that's about it really. I wasn't like blown away by it. It didn't like grab me like Journey grabbed me or anything like that. I thought it was just a good puzzle game, in my opinion. So that's me. What's going on with you, Kristen?
There's your cake.
Thank you.
What's going on with me?
Yeah.
I'm good right now.
You're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't think of anything at the moment.
Okay. Nothing?
I just want to eat the cake.
I just want to eat the cake. Alright. No problem.
Why won't this close?
Alright, how about we move on to the level update then? If you don't have anything to say. You can interrupt me later on when we get there. Alright? Alright. If that's going. There we go.
You're like an old person with a hard candy wrapper in a movie theater.
So,
Messing with that thing.
there was already that huge controversy. We talked about Assassin's Creed a lot recently, and the first controversy with Assassin's Creed was the whole parody thing. Well, now people are a little concerned that Rocksteady is continuing with this potential trend. Now, they were speaking with, I'm not sure who exactly, but a Rocksteady developer, this is a quote, said, "We don't know yet. We're about 6 months away from going gold, so we don't know what the resolution and the frame rate's going to be yet. That's something that happens during the optimization phase of the game. We're aiming for parity across all platforms. Whatever it is going to be awesome." And there's that word, and people are already really starting to hate that word parity, because all that implies is that you're forcing two things to be equal, potentially when that shouldn't happen.
Right.
I mean, most people think that the PS4 should have the better graphics due to the stronger GPU. The CPU is very similar, but resolution depends a lot on the GPU, so that's why people are assuming that. Now, I guess the question here is this just PR speak? Is it just his way of saying both platforms are going to be awesome? We're going to try and make both platforms equal, blah, blah, blah. And maybe people haven't realized yet that parity has this very terrible connotation to it now after the whole Assassin's Creed thing. That's possible. But if it does come out to be that, like the other one, like they're holding back one platform to be equal with Xbox One potentially, that's a terrible precedent, and we don't want to see that happen. We want to see both platforms used to their full potential, Xbox One and PS4. So that would be pretty terrible, and especially considering that's a very highly anticipated game from a very well-renowned studio.
And I mean, you gotta remember too, the game looks gorgeous.
It does. It really does.
And we haven't seen anything in a little while, but nothing leads us to believe that the quality of the game has gone down. Whereas other games that are now pushing this whole parity thing, we've even said the quality, while it still looked great, definitely changed.
Sure.
There was definitely some changes in graphics and everything from the first time we saw it, and we were like, holy shit, this looks amazing.
Yeah.
To later on when we were just like, something is different. So,
yeah. Definitely.
It's a big thing for there. I'm not sure how I feel about this, but the Video Game Awards of 2014 was announced for December 5th. On December 5th, video game creators, press, and fans around the world will come together and to celebrate all things video games with the Video Game Awards 2014. Built to honor every aspect of the world's most dynamic form of entertainment, the Game Awards 2014 will highlight the cultural significance of the $100 billion a year gaming industry with awards, world premieres, musical performances, and appearances by game developers, esports players, and online content creators. Jeff Keighley is producing the event. He wants it to be more in the vibe of Final Hours and Last of Us live productions. Only thing I have worry about is his last production did not fare very well.
Well, the reason I'm optimistic is because he knows why that didn't fare well.
Why?
He's been very active on NeoGAF since announcing this. First of all, this entire thing is out of his pocket.
Okay.
That's pretty crazy. He is funding this thing.
Wow.
So that's ballsy. That's a boss move right there. And I do trust the guy. He's very passionate about the industry. He wants to do well.
Right.
Sometimes he gets mixed up on what will do well and what it means.
Right.
But I think he's realized that, especially with recent events within the gaming industry, that we've got to be careful.
Right.
He can't bring out teabagging soldiers and stuff this time around, and he knows that. He responded to somebody saying that on NeoGAF. Yes, we understand. We're gonna really go for a respectful. I think they're kind of going for like an Academy Awards style show for gaming. I mean, maybe that's a little too far, but Final Hours and The Last of Us live event, those were very cool, and I think...
You know what sucks is the old VGXs weren't that bad.
No, like the very original video game awards and stuff, they had their moments like the teabagging soldiers and stuff, which were a little off, but they weren't terrible. They were fun events.
Right.
I think that it's just... Right after the stuff that's happened this year, we have to have a very, very respectful event. And I think one of the questions is, does he bring out Anita Sarkeesian? Does he? Because this is like one of the events to really recognize the industry as a whole. Should he acknowledge what's happened recently this year? Even he doesn't know, and he said it on NeoGAF. He's like, I've been asking that question myself a lot lately, and I don't know what I'm going to do yet.
Right.
So I'm very curious on what's going to happen there.
Yeah, that could be bad.
And speaking of the first story with Assassin's Creed parody, I didn't mention it, but somebody said if PC were to be comparable, that would be a nightmare. And that's the crazy part, is in the quote, it says we're aiming for parity across all platforms.
Right.
That implies PC as well. So PC should not be comparable to PS4 and Xbox One. That should have unlimited frame rate if you have the power, and should have 2K, 4K resolution if you really have the power. That should be open to the user. And also thank you to the Twitch Hearts guys. Let's acknowledge a few of those real quick. We got Twitch Hearts from Kellicap, Dreamcube, and Yorkshire LA Duke or something like that. Guys, once again, if we hit 2,000 Twitch Hearts tonight, that's going to be insane, and we'll try to throw some kind of celebration like we did last time. We're at like 1865 right now, so keep those coming, guys. We will shout you out. And also a big thank you to Lionhammer for subscribing.
Yes.
Anybody who does subscribe gets that little +1 badge, which is cool.
So that's pretty cool.
Kristen, you are up with the next story.
Okay.
She's talking with you guys. If you guys don't know, Kristen is Kristen Says Be Nice in the chat room.
Why don't you eat your cookie while...
I'm in control mode.
Oh, come on.
I'm trying.
You wanted that cookie all day.
I'll get to it.
He's like, oh, I just want to eat that cake. I just want to eat that cake.
Oh my god.
Go ahead.
All right. Microsoft files trademark for Battletoads.
Yeah.
A revival of Battletoads has been rumored and hinted at in the past. Phil Spencer has shown interest in bringing back old IPs, specifically abandoned Xbox IPs. With Microsoft's acquisition of Rare many years back and now a trademark filing on November 5th, the possibility is seeming more likely. It could be coincidence, but Spencer also spoke out on Twitter this week about an unannounced Rare game, saying, "Got to play a new Rare LTD game today. Rare building a uniquely rare game, as it should be. Great visit to the studio."
That was a good Phil Spencer voice. Very accurate.
Thanks.
Kristen, by the way, we are at 100.
Woo!
Actually, we're above 100. We're at 137 or so. Thank you so much, guys, for coming in. We have our little milestones. 250 will be Pterodactyl Andrew. 300 is typically Giraffe Kristen. And 400 is either Mighty Morphin Power Rangers or Dino Team. Who knows yet? We'll have to figure out later.
A really long Battletoads clip. I couldn't stop watching. I love that game when I was
the
hardest game ever.
Do you think that it would actually do well? Do you think people? I don't either.
These old classic bringbacks, kickbacks to nostalgic type games, they never really sell very well.
Yeah,
they're just kind of like thank yous.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I agree.
So,
then we have a few people talking about it. Somebody said Battletoads Connect game troll, no doubt. No, I think Rare, if they were to do Battletoads, I think it's one of the games they would definitely not include Connect with, especially considering Connect is not a mandatory thing with Xbox One anymore.
Yeah.
It doesn't really make sense for Rare to push
that. That was a cookie.
That's good. Very good. Why is Mark so quiet?
What's that?
Why is Mark so quiet? Says Mr. Famous.
Mr. Famous, bringing Miami Heat, man.
All right, guys, let's put Skype live for you guys to call in. Kristen will put up the banner when she has the chance. Why don't you log in?
Too busy eating a cookie.
And, yep, Skype is live, guys, at the Level Up Show, spelled exactly how it sounds, so feel free to call in. And we can talk about anything gaming related.
No.
Or a little off. We don't have to be...
Conquer is better than Battletoads.
Conquer? Conquer's very good, too. I agree.
I like Conquer a little bit.
It'd be cool to bring Conquer back, and they've hinted at it with some skins for Project Spark and stuff like that. So
Michael cool. Says, can I have a beta code, please? A beta for what?
Oh, I think he might be referring to a old MooBot thing. Because Mark's not here, we have all of our old MooBot stuff posting.
Mark, it has an interview tomorrow, so he needs to rest up.
Yeah. Guys, disregard MooBot for the most part tonight, because he is outdated.
Disregard MooBot.
She's outdated, I should say. And there's the Skype banner for you guys to call in. Feel free to. It's the Level Up Show, spelled exactly how it sounds. And there's our first call from Necro Minico.
Come again? Oh.
I remembered him from last week. Let's see if we can get through to him. Also, thank you to JMC Quaid for the Twitch heart. I just saw that. Doesn't look like we're going to get through to Minikin. Mercus, hey man, how you doing? You're live on the Level Up Show.
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good?
What's going on, my friend?
Yeah, what's going on?
How y'all doing?
Uh-oh. I remember we had a very bad connection with him last week, too. I think we just don't have a good connection with you, Minikin. Thanks for trying, though. Guys, we'll see if we can take one call here. Feel free. It's the Level Up Show, spelled exactly how it sounds on Skype. Just look at the banner. Until then, we will look at the chat room here. Anything going on? Anything to the crew? The beta just ended last week, I'm pretty sure, and I heard pretty good things about it. I didn't play it. I actually gave away my code.
I didn't play it at all. I have
And also thank you to Yorkshire for the Twitch art. Hey, let's try this again. How you doing, man?
Okay. My bad. My Vita, the battery died, so that's why I lost you.
Oh, okay. You were Skyping from the Vita.
Yes, I'm Skyping from a Vita.
That's cool.
You know, I'm hardcore when it comes to gaming, so it's like...
That's very hardcore. If you're Skyping from the Vita, I think that if you're using the Vita alone, you're hardcore. If you're Skyping from the Vita, you're extra hardcore. So what do you want to talk about, man?
Yes. Yeah, I wanted to ask, is y'all looking forward for the new Final Fantasy? Final Fantasy, I think it's 15.
Yeah.
And what do y'all think about the state of the JRPG?
That's a good question. Actually, a very good question. I'm optimistic about Final Fantasy 15. I think it'll be a little bit of a return to the roots in some ways. Obviously, it's an action RPG, which is very separate from the old school turn-based. But I feel like they're bringing back a lot of the core mechanics and the core enemies and just the feel, the vibe of the game. I like the fantasy mixed with reality that you saw in 7 and 8, and they're bringing that back. So I'm very optimistic. It has a good team behind it, and I think Tabata, who originally worked on Gito Type 0 HD, I think he was a good person to come in and help Nomura out so that he could move over to Kingdom Hearts. Now, as the JRPG and how that is now, the state of that genre, I think in America it's definitely dwindled. It's a much different mindset when it comes to JRPGs, and it's unfortunate because those are some of my favorite games of all time. I think in Japan they're obviously still gung-ho about the genre, and I think it doesn't really make a lot of sense for next-gen hardware. It doesn't make a lot of sense for a huge budget because it doesn't have as big an audience as it used to, and to create an enormous world in HD, that requires a large amount of sources. So that's why it doesn't really make a lot of sense anymore, and you see a lot of JRPGs going to mobile and handheld instead.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I feel the same way. Also, since it's PlayStation 4's first year anniversary, what do you think about the system?
First year anniversary. I actually talked about this on NeoGAF earlier with a full thread, and it was called Happy Birthday PS4. I think it could have been a stronger year if it weren't for a lot of delays. But overall, I don't regret my purchase at all.
No,
I really enjoyed the PS4.
In any way, shape, or form. There are some stumbles that they had, so it wasn't a perfect launch. Not games, but...
I'm sorry, which console y'all prefer, the Xbone or the PS4?
Well, I only have a PS4.
Right, so and so do I. So I can't legitimately say either way. I'm not going to honestly answer that just because I don't have an Xbox to comment on that. However, from people that do, and if you're in the chat, if you can see the chat, I'm sure there's a lot of people that will say the PS4.
Yeah.
But there's also some diehard Xbox fans that love that system that think it operates better. The PS4, from what I understand, actually operates quicker. The menu functions and everything like that are a little easier to navigate, and they aren't as clunky, which I was surprised about. I thought Xbox prided itself on its interface. So. Yeah,
speaking of the interface, I will say, like, I have a lot of cousins and friends and stuff that have Xbox, and most of them are just disappointed in the downgrades from the 360. The party system still is nowhere near as good as it used to be. Those kind of things are really frustrating people. I think if you were to compare the two, I think that Xbox has had actually more AAA releases in the first year, and if you are more of an indie guy, PS4 has had many more indie releases. But they aren't too far apart when it comes to AAA either. I will say Xbox probably had the stronger year when it comes to AAA, but next year is going to be the big one. I mean, so many games were delayed till next year. All the big PlayStation exclusives are next year, so I think we have to wait and see for now. All right, man.
Yeah, I'm there. That's cool, man. Yeah, keep it up, and see y'all next week.
All right, see you later, man. Thanks for calling in.
All right, no doubt.
All right. Could you take the Skype battery off? We're going to stop.
Mikhail really wants a beta code for the
we don't
order.
have any of that.
We don't. Oh, for the order? No,
he's trolling on that part.
Oh, yeah, not for the
or
order.
He just doesn't know, but he thinks because Moobot keeps saying it, so now he's just pushing it like hardcore.
Okay. I'll take this call from Clark real quick. We're going to have to keep this quick, though. If it goes through. This will be the last call, guys, on Skype. Sorry to Kenny from South Park. Hey, Clark, how you doing, man?
Hey, how you doing?
Doing well, man. What do you want to talk about?
Well, I was just calling to say I appreciate you guys' stream. I like what you're doing.
Thanks a lot.
And I kind of want to talk about the release of Broken Games as of late.
Okay.
Just got done playing a little Assassin's Creed. I've been playing Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Played some of the crew beta, which of course it's a beta, but it just seems like lately the trend is to just release a game to make money and then,
patch it later when it's already out. I agree. I mean, Call of Duty, Destiny, Assassin's Creed, they all had problems at the beginning. Assassin's Creed definitely, which they say they're working on. They're saying they're trying to work on the resolution and the frame rate stuff, and it's just the bugs and glitches in general. Advanced Warfare, what was your experience with the multiplayer? Any problems?
I didn't have any issues.
That's good. Really. At the beginning, it was overloaded.
It was. But it's gonna happen. I don't have a problem with that. It's more so Master Chief Collection.
Yeah, that is a lot of problems.
Assassin's Creed Unity. Destiny had its issues.
Yep.
I think, and this is just from not knowing the infrastructure of the system, in depth. Yeah. It could just be, growing pains of working with a new architecture. Yeah. The software is completely different. Granted, yes, I do think that they're kind of some of the publishers are being a little greedy. Yeah. With some of the stuff and overly anxious, I guess. Yeah. But it could also, we really don't know how tough it is to work on one of these things. Yeah. There really could be some legitimate issues that they have. Especially with so many games having issues.
I understand what he means, but at the same time, some of these games might have released broken and never been patched in the past. Mm-hmm. At least we now have the potential for a game to be patched if it is having issues at the beginning, like Drive Club. That's another one we didn't mention. Drive Club. Drive Club is especially broken. God. So yeah, he's definitely right. There's plenty of broken games. How do you feel about it, man? I'm guessing you're pretty upset.
Well, yeah, and exactly with Drive Club, that's another example. That is still, as far as I know, the servers are still completely unusable or whatever. And my main point is I'm all for patches. I understand and I'm thankful for them. But a game like Assassin's Creed, is that even patchable at this point? There's literally so many gameplay mechanics that are completely it's got to be the worst handling game I've ever played.
Wow. I haven't played it myself, so I can't comment on that.
You say Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, he's saying Assassin's Creed.
And I heard different from people that we know. Not that it was not that it's perfect. Yeah. But they said, Greg and Dean. They're enjoying it. They liked it, and it's better than it was before. It's not a complete 180 of how well it controls. You still run off walls randomly.
Technically it's worse than Black Flag, obviously, but I hear in other ways. I hear Paris is beautifully realized and stuff like that. And to answer your question, Ubisoft did say they are trying to patch it. They're working on the glitches. They're working on the bugs. I don't think it happens anytime soon because these are inborn engine problems from the new engine that they developed with all the people on screen, so many characters and NPCs appearing out of space, out of nowhere, glitching through objects, all those kind of things. Those are the problems they're having, and I don't think it's going to be an easy fix. All right, Clark?
Well, I agree, and I hope not. I just... it seems like when there's... Especially with the games that, they're not porting, they're actually finally doing next-gen exclusive. Yeah. Feels like they're almost overdoing themselves, and they're pushing these $60 games on people, and then when they're virtually, I'm not saying they're unplayable, but if I was a Drive Club purchaser, I would be pissed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and, you should be.
And then when you go to, it's just frustrating because I'm really pumped up for this next gen year coming up, and
Well, hopefully things
kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Clark, I'm sorry, man. We got to move on. We're a little bit behind, but thanks for calling in. That's a great question that you had.
Yeah, I appreciate it, and I was just hoping, if anything, maybe there's a developer watching
Yeah, right?
or something, and we can start holding these guys accountable.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you
man.
very much.
All right. Thanks for calling. I'll see you later.
Yep, bye.
All right. And we have a lot of people talking about Unity in the chat room. Dave is one that says that he's not a fan because of the bugs and glitches. And it seems like some people are just having a different experience. Some people just aren't having as many problems. And I think PS4 is having more of the issues, potentially. That's what I'm reading. They really did not optimize the PS4 version, unfortunately. And that's especially sad considering that PS4, the Black Flag looked leagues better than the Xbox One.
It was ridiculous.
So what happened there? What changed between last year and this year? But
Chaos.
possibly, it's possible. We're gonna shut Skype off for now, guys.
Sorry.
So
What the heck was that?
What?
Did you just...
What?
you think that people fart a lot when they don't? I don't know what that's all about.
No, that was me subtly saying something that wasn't so subtle.
He said buyouts, or payouts, I should say. Okay, guys, we're going to shut down Skype for now. We're almost at 200 people in the room. Thank you so much for coming in. This is the Level Up Show. We're already at 200. Thanks for coming in. This is the Level Up Show, a gaming-dedicated talk show on every Thursday and Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Talk about all the biggest gaming industry news. Please follow us if you haven't. It's on twitch.tv/Level Up Show, or if you're watching from PlayStation, just hit that little heart button. That'll make it so you get notifications when our show goes live. Anybody who hearts us will hear a little ding, and we will shout you out. Just recently, we had S1X Bucks, Bella Luna, Dreamcube, and that was just Zacho 3TO. And then we just had also, after that, let me read it. We also had Purist Element, B-Poi Pin, Doogie, Bronco Fan, You Dirty, and Jeff Zahn. Thank you guys for all the Twitch hearts. Keep them coming. We're almost at 1,900. We're getting close. We're really hoping maybe to hit 2,000 tonight, but that's a lot to ask. But if you guys can get us there, that'd be amazing. We're going to move on to our next level up.
So, yes, what was new with me?
Yeah. What is new with you? Thank you, guys.
I found a picture of Rick when he was younger in his treehouse.
What?
Wait, what is going on right now?
That is GFN, Rick there, in his treehouse when he was younger.
Yeah.
Did he send this to you on Twitter?
No, I found it through my photo book and I posted
Oh, okay. I didn't know that you knew Rick that well.
it. Yeah,
okay.
That's him. He used to hang out in treehouses.
There you go, Rick. We found you. Oh my God, so many Twitch hearts. Thank you guys. I will read these off just because we're getting so many. Those Twitch hearts there were from...
It was Rick.
That was from just Destruction, Bazooka Joe, Harry Brown, XNZACED. I'm just gonna spell that one out. Tipper the God, J96 Ant, C-Dub, Nathan is Dead, and Bass023S. So those are all our Twitch charts for now. Any other ones that come in, I'll read them after the next level update segment, like that one. So the SCEA president, Sean Layden, we met him, not met him, but we were introduced to him at the E3 conference, if I remember right. He came off a lot like Reggie Fils-Aimé with all his, doing that kind of stuff. I don't like that.
It reminded me of a little bit more of a sly, what's that, Ricky Gervais.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm not sure how I feel about him. He seemed like a nice guy, but he was a little bit almost too professional in my opinion. I always liked Jack Tretton because he was so humble.
Right.
I like that about Jack Tretton. But
yeah, I was sad to see him go.
But Sean Layden, the new SCEA president, he commented on one of the most demanded features on PSN. Actually, I think the most demanded feature. It is PSN ID changing. People want to change their IDs. And PlayStation Beyond on IGN, their podcast, they do a really cool segment which is called the worst PlayStation Network names. It's where people send in emails giving their PlayStation Network name, and it's on a list of, the worst.
Would you put mine on there?
No, I think yours is fine. Oh,
See,
man, you should hear some of the people and their...
yeah?
Guys, if you have an awful PlayStation Network name, please post it in the chat room. Let us know what your PlayStation Network...
Pus-filled Scab?
Like Pus-filled Scab. That's pretty bad. Sorry. But that's one of those ones where if you're at work and you want to tell your coworker your PlayStation Network ID, it's like, I'm Pus-filled Scab.
F your mom in the butt.
Yeah, exactly. Some people have terrible names. Let us know if you have a terrible one.
I am not browsing Facebook. I am in the chat room.
Yeah.
People, why do I have to be browsing Facebook too? Why can't I just be browsing the internet?
Yeah. So many Twitch hearts. Thank you, Marcus55, Solemn Joker, Bazooka Joe, Roritz, Tony, and Kyle Ronan. So this was a quote he had to say on changing your ID. He said, quote, "The roadmap for a feature extension is very long. It goes from here to Hangzhou in China, and all of those things are on there. Yeah, we want to give you more control across your experience and your profile and your presence on the network. At the same time, as you'll understand, we don't want to make it so that you can go in, grief a bunch of people in Far Cry, change your avatar, change your username, and then go back into COD and grief everybody over there. We want to stop that. We want to do name changing in a way that's transparent, but we also don't want to let people morph themselves either. And yeah, it's terrible that you have to make decisions on a service sometimes by optimizing around the bad actor. I hate that we have to do that. So we're trying to balance that between the 99% of users going to have a good experience. How can we help make that happen without giving one more tool to the bad actor to go in and ruin the experience for others? Here's how you do it. Don't make it free.
Right.
Or make it free the first time, and then it's expected you have to pay something every other time.
You know what's even crazier? Microsoft has you beat in this factor.
Yeah.
Because you can only do it once a fucking year.
Yeah, exactly. That's
How is
one.
it so damn hard to limit that? I can't then go in and piss a bunch of people off in one game, change my shit, and then go into another one.
Yeah.
Like
I feel like there's workarounds around the excuses that he made there.
Oh, 100%.
If it's that they have this database that's on very old software or something, and they're having a difficult time switching that over, just say that. I mean, these excuses kind of just come off as excuses because Xbox has figured it out. At least, I mean, I'm sure some people have issues with that. I'm sure some people do change their ID, spend the money even though they just want to troll, those kind of things. Like, yeah, it sucks. You're going to have those kind of people, but for the 99% of the good community, as he says, you have to do it for those people. So many people want to change their ID. And thank you to a few more Twitch hearts here. Getting a ton of them.
Refreshing. I don't know why.
We got B-Poi Pin, Damien the Joker, Purest Element, and we just got another one there. But you're up with the next story.
Which I feel is not right.
Yeah, it's probably a little behind. But it's
Very
possible. No, that's possible.
No, I counted more than that.
Okay.
Just Cause 3 was revealed by Game Informer.
Yeah.
You have the video first?
Yeah, we did. We have the images.
You have images, all right. So PS4, Xbox One, and PC it will launch for in 2015.
Yeah.
Which is great. So be prepared to find that on our delay watch next year. It's produced by Avalanche Studios. And this one will take place in the Mediterranean, in a made-up city where the main character grew up. An evil dictator has taken over, and you need to stop him. Gee, that's not a trope or anything.
Yeah.
Not much connection to the previous games in the series. There will be a few references and former characters that appear. Why do I feel like I'm hearing the description of Far Cry 3?
Yeah. It's very much like that, yeah.
Parachute and grapple mechanics are back, but Avalanche is adding a new wingsuit. I'm done. This is just like, what the fuck, man? I skipped it, and I'll tell you right now, I'll be honest, I didn't play Just Cause 1.
Yeah.
I didn't play Just Cause 2. I heard they were great and they were fun, but in the same reason that I didn't play Saints Row, it was just a little too much. It was just a little bit more ridiculous than I care about. The game world would be the same size as Just Cause 2, which is massive, like several times bigger than GTA 5's Los Santos. There will be destructible environments and no multiplayer is planned for this game.
Yeah.
Well, that's one good thing they learned from Far Cry.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's fans of Just Cause, and I usually hear the complaints with the game is that the world is too big, and it's actually kind of ridiculous.
Right, and I get that, but it just how much I literally reading that, and I know you didn't really play it, but that's the exact Far Cry 2 and Far Cry 1, and I can't remember there was another one, were fun, but they weren't really that amazing.
Yeah.
Graphically they were great for their time. It was kind of like Crysis was.
Okay.
For their for what they had, they were great, looking. But they weren't anything outstanding. And then Far Cry 3 came in and changed everything, made it open world and did all this stuff.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what I'm fucking reading right here. Be original, people. Come on.
I think that Just Cause is a little bit more ridiculous, right? It's more over the top and
it's like Saints Row versus Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, exactly. And I was kind of wondering, is Just Cause a play on Just Cause, but also Just Cause? I'm doing it just because.
So.
Just
it's like a Just Cause.
Yeah.
But Just Cause.
Yeah, I think that's cool. I actually just realized that the other day. I was like, that's really clever.
I knew that. Yeah, growing up, I knew that. I was like, I appreciate that. Then that's the type of humor that they have.
Yeah. We got GFN who said, Just Cause nails everything but a story and main character, is what he had to say. So, all right. Kristen's up with the last story in this segment.
This is a long one.
Is it?
Yeah. All right. Rough AC. Unity launch causes Ubisoft stocks to plummet 9%.
Womp, womp, womp.
That's not as bad as I thought it would be.
We're talking about stocks on the show now?
We're talking about stocks, yeah. We go there.
All right. Ubisoft has been on a downward spiral ever since the PS4 no parity controversy, where the publisher said they were seeking parity between platforms to avoid the debates and stuff. With this statement, a 900p pixel /30 frames per second result was expected. But what gamers have experienced is considerably worse. In PS4 especially, AC Unity drops down to the low 20s in frame rate and features a litany of crazy bugs and glitches. There's even a badge in the companion app named 1080p which pokes fun at resolution gate.
Fuck you, Ubisoft Montreal, by the way. Fuck you very hard.
And the upset from gamers over Ubisoft's stance. These PR disasters on top of lower than anticipated review scores for the game resulted in Ubisoft stocks plummeting 9% after the release. Considering the market cap, this puts losses at around $100 million on paper.
Yeah. So on paper, that is a huge loss because of the stock plummet, and you have to wonder if they went to whatever team was working on this game was like they wanted to delay it. They probably like, we need more time. This game isn't ready to go out. And Ubisoft's like, no, we cannot avoid the holiday season. And now they've lost $100 million on paper, and I wonder if they're like, maybe we should have delayed this game. We had Rogue.
And this is what sucks is Ubisoft is one of those companies. Now, this is Ubisoft 5 months ago. Yeah. At the time, that was the only major production company that any of us really respected. Yeah. That was left besides Rockstar. Sure. Besides Rockstar, Ubisoft was one of the only ones, and they were like the most major out of the top three.
I still do respect Ubisoft for their diversity when it comes to a lot of their games. Like I think they do like a Child of Light, and then they got Rayman. Like I appreciate that they have a little bit of diversity there, but their major AAA ones, like Watch Dogs, like Assassin's Creed, hopefully not like Far Cry, and it seems like Far Cry is doing pretty well early review-wise, so that's great news. But their big AAA ones are the ones that are kind of suffering right now. It's their Child of Light, their Rayman. Those are the ones that are really great, it turns out, and then the other ones not so great. I
respect them for that, but it's all built by the money. It's the same problem, and this is actually what happened to Activision. Back in the day, Activision was a decent company, and now they're like the fucking Darth Vader of the fucking production studios.
Darth Vader?
Darth Vader, that's right. According to All right, we got a bunch more Twitch hearts. Thank you to T-Bone on the beats. We also got XNZ, ASED, Volta, J96, Ant, Bronco Fan, Rise CX1, Jeff Zahn, Doogie, Arthro, oh my god, some of these names, Arthro Gryposis, Z Twister, LV Sancha, and Unsalted Lemon. Thank you guys for the Twitch hearts. Keep them coming. I think we're close to 1900. Are we?
I'm refreshing now.
We're refreshing.
Last I checked, it was 1890.
1890. So we're getting close to 1900 with a goal of 2000 tonight, guys. On the road to 2000. So let's see if we can get there. Oh my god. Until then, let's
1897.
1897 we're at, guys. Let's bring Skype back, and now you guys can call in, and we're almost at 250, which is Pterodactyl Andrew.
I'm so glad we're cutting the Skype off.
Yeah, we're now going to sign out of Skype between segments, guys, because we get bombarded sometimes with calls, which is great. But sometimes we try to limit them to certain segments so that we don't lose track of the show.
Hashtag Darth Vader.
We also have a Skype comment here that says, love your show from Henry. Thank you, Henry, for the compliment there. And Kristen will put up the banner for Skype when she gets a chance.
Nope.
3 more hearts, guys. There
we go. Chris is calling in.
Oh, Chris.
I think I spelled Vader wrong, too.
Hey, Chris.
Vader.
Hey, you guys.
Thank you for the subscription, man.
Oh, no problem.
That's awesome.
Watch all the time. You guys what?
He said like nonchalant. He's like, I watch all the time. Why not? No, man, we really appreciate that. It's a big deal for us to have subscribers. So thank you again.
Oh, you're welcome.
What do you want to talk about today?
What do you guys? Assassin's Creed. I like the game. I enjoy it. It's fun. Okay. What do you guys think of all the new integration with like these apps? Like
I got it. No,
we're kind of we could conflict with each other here.
And Dean is the perfect example of this.
Yeah.
So the game released, and I didn't know about how integrated it was with it. But me and Greg were talking about it for a while because Greg got it and Dean got it on launch day. And Dean was pissed because there was a chest that he wanted. There was actually an article written on I think it was like 8 reasons why I hate Assassin's Creed.
He was on IGN. Yep.
Was that what it was?
He was on by Justin somebody. I can't remember.
And then we were talking about it, and Dean was like, "Yeah, I have to agree with them." So me and Greg were trying to explain it to him. So basically, for those that don't know, with Assassin's Creed Unity, there's a lot of integration with the smartphone app, and that's a big thing right now. Destiny was trying to Bungie was trying to push it with Destiny. Activision's been trying to push it with their Call of Duty franchises. Even Bungie was trying to push it with their Halo series. I can't remember what it was called, but they had even the app for the Xbox 360. In Assassin's Creed Unity, there is a chest that you have. There are certain chests that you can only unlock if you have the apps. And there, I think, are perks or something like that that you get when you sign up for the app and stuff like that. So in order to 100% the game, you have to have the app. Me personally, I think that's fine, because there's no the majority of people that have the game, or that have a game console now, have a smartphone, or you can actually access these things from the website. You don't even have to go right on your phone. You can do it from your Ubisoft Play account. Okay. There's no reason, they want to make sure, and actually the app serves another purpose. They want to make sure people are looking at their app, because your app will actually serve to send out, your assassin contracts and other stuff like that that you can do in the meantime. And there's even mini games on the app that you can play. That even Greg and Dean finally, after he downloaded it reluctantly and played it, he said he actually liked it.
Okay, I agree with everything you said, but I still have to say I don't like it. I can't like it because it's an extra step that I just feel is unnecessary. But now a whole bunch of people don't get the full game when they could have just thrown those. Why not just include that in the game?
Because they want to make sure people actually go out. Because there's people like you that wouldn't. Same thing with Dean. There are people like Dean, and I'm not sure how you feel about Chris, but even whoever. There are people that won't go the extra step to actually even look. So now you're only benefiting those people when you could benefit everybody by just putting it on in the game. Again, they're 100%. It's the same thing as putting trophies that are locked to multiplayer. Yeah. There's some people that don't play multiplayer at all. Sure, yeah, and people hate that. Right. That's another thing people don't like when they tie trophies to multiplayer, and I agree. I don't think trophies should be tied to multiplayer. Oh. But that's I understand, and I for the people that download the app, it's like, yeah, cool, you get to have part in that. But if you didn't put it in the app, then everybody gets to have a part in it. So that's my opinion. I don't know. I don't like having that extra step. I don't like feeling I have to pick up my phone. It's just like an external thing that I'm not a fan of, but I can understand that people do like it. How about you, Chris? How do you feel about it?
Well, my biggest problem with it is if you could just go into the app and go get the chests and whatever and be done with it, fine, whatever. That is what it is. But you have to actually go through this effort of leveling up these characters in the app, and then send them out on these 8-hour missions, and you can't. It's this slow, monotonous thing that I really don't feel I should be tied to my smartphone when I have a
the only thing I have
system.
to say to that is, in the other Assassin's Creed, you had to do the exact same thing. Yeah. In order to do certain parts of the game, you had to build up your assassin crews and send them out on missions that would take X amount of time. So it's no different. The only difference now is they're allowing you to do it for your phone. And actually, I personally like that because in, let's say, Black Flag, I actually had to go find my ship, go into the cabin of my ship. Even if I thought about it in the middle of an island, I had to go all the way back to my ship, go into my cabin and then go into from there. Right now, I can just be like, oh shit, pick up my phone and do the, sending out my assassins or anything that way. Yeah. Okay. No, I think it's just a preference kind of thing, maybe a little bit. I don't think it's one of those things that's so detrimental to the game that it's gonna ruin it for somebody. It's like, I don't get access to these things. It's like, I think there's still a lot of stuff in the game, in Assassin's Creed in particular. It's a loaded game, and all Assassin's Creed are that way. So it's a little bit something extra for the people willing to pick up their smartphone and go the extra mile. So it's just not something I will ever do. So, but that was a great question, Chris. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, no problem. I'll talk to you guys.
All right, thanks for subscribing, man. All right, see you later. Okay, thank you guys for the Twitch hearts from T-Nigs, Stealth Tryhard, A Good Boy, E-Dog, Steven is Left, Killer Dude, Alex W.A., Stormgeddon Stew, I am Frazo, and again, Unsalted Lemon. We're definitely above 1900 now. Thank you so much, guys, and we're also above 250. So Pterodactyl Andrew, I'm going to do without the pterodactyl on my head real quick, just because I don't want to fall too far behind. Okay. Pterodactyl Andrew, 250. Thank you. It's so loud. We're at 1904. 1904. All right, and if we hit the 300, Kristen does do drift. Kristen, be prepared. I know you don't like to. But, no. All right, guys. Skype is done for now. We're gonna move on to the next level update. So I'm gonna sign out.
So we're exactly at 250.
We're at 250 exactly. Okay, great. We got above 250 at one point.
I know, I
so
saw. We were at like 260.
yeah, 260. So guys, get us to 300, and you'll get Draft Kristen. And let's move on to the next level update after I acknowledge another Twitch art. I think. Yes, from Samantha. Thank you for the Twitch arts. All right.
I always put these masks on whenever I need to pick my nose. Joking.
So this is a story I'm really, really excited about,
You
actually.
can't see what I'm doing.
Yeah, I like this actually.
So let's play the video, or actually the images, I should say.
It's like video. I was like, what have you
No
seen?
video
I haven't
just
seen
yet.
it.
So the Sony TV streaming service called PlayStation Vue has been revealed.
Yes.
I saw a story on USA Today. I'm going to quote that. PlayStation Vue blends live local broadcast and cable TV network programming with on-demand content and programs that viewers have saved in a cloud-based DVR. 6 major content partners are on board: CBS, Discovery Communications, Fox, NBC Universal, Scripps, and Viacom, which is a big one. That adds up to about 75 channels, including Comedy Central, Animal Planet, Food Network, Sci-Fi, and Nickelodeon. Sony continues talking to other major providers, with the biggest holdout right now being Disney, the parent company to ABC and ESPN. That's a very big one. It's a pretty robust lineup, though. By no means do I think we are done, said House, Andrew House, if you guys don't know. He also went on to say that a competitive subscription fee will be announced at a later date. He says subscribers will not be charged any setup fee. Your game system, TV, and broadband connection are all you need, and will not have to agree to a certain length of contract.
I was reading this really quickly.
Yeah.
And when you go to like the channels, you're like including Comedy Central, and then I read it as Animal Food Network.
Nice. No, just Animal Network. So I'm really excited about this. You get live TV, you get DVR, you get all these different kind of things. What I think is really cool though is no matter what, any TV show, the last 3 days of content are always on there. You don't have to even DVR anything. As long as you watch it within 3 days, you have it. But if you favorite a show, and I don't think there's any limit to how many shows you favorite, then you get 28 days of content always on your DVR.
For me, this is the biggest godsend that anybody could have ever created.
And it seems like they got a decent amount of partners on board.
What I have to worry about is what back alley bands, like, you know, things like Comcast are going to put up for it. Because Comcast is new, and like for instance, there are certain websites that like Comedy Central. Yeah. You can't actually. You have to. Let's say you want it. Let's say you missed the new South Park. Yeah. You have to watch it on Comcast on demand. You can't watch it on Comedy Central because in order to watch it on Comedy Central, you have to log in with your cable providers with your account from your cable provider. Yeah. The only problem is Comcast isn't supported on their website.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Comcast is the worst with that. Like HBO Go doesn't work on PlayStation because of that with Comcast. We're on Comcast, so I can't do HBO Go, even though I have HBO. Right. Like, it sucks. I can't stand it.
They are the worst.
Yeah, really sucks. But we are really tempted by this. Like both Kristen and I.
I'm gonna get it.
We're getting
100%. It. I don't care what the price is at this point.
Really?
It's like take my money.
What do you want the price to be though?
Honestly, as long as I'm paying a little bit less than I need to. Yeah. It depends. I don't know what they're going to do. If they do it like you have to buy all of our channels type thing, that's that I don't know at all. But I'm hoping they could do it as like a pay per network type thing, where you subscribe to one network for X amount of money. So let's say it's like each network is like $15 individually.
Real quick, BMC Music, special shout out to you. We really wanted one. Guys, I want to know what you think. What should the price be monthly for a service? The different content providers
30.
on board. I think 30 as well. I think $30 a month would be what I think would work for me. I think if I can drop Comcast and only go with internet and hopefully balance out the two costs, we'll actually get more channels on this than we do on Comcast right now.
Right, same with me.
Yeah, so that would be my opinion, $30 a month. I'm interested to see what you guys think, though. And also, thank you to some more subscribers, or I should say follows, from Shadow Merc, Death Syndicate, Aries, and again, Samantha. Thank you guys for the Twitch hearts. Really appreciate those. We're at about 1910 now. Let's see if we can get to 2,000. On the road to 2,000. Next story. Mike, you're up.
All right, so this one really makes me happy, and I'm sure you're liking this as well.
Yes, I am.
And it's probably me. I've followed them for a while, and I kind of stopped but I think this is going to kick up my interest in their website again, or one of the reasons. Steven Totillo, who is one of the original founders of Kotaku, said he will never accept another post-release embargo. And what that means is they can't, they have a certain time limit before they can release a review of a game. The fuck, Kristen?
I have one on you. It just fell off.
Oh, okay. We were both Batman.
Oh, were we?
A moment there, yes.
I was like looking, I was like, the hell?
You moved your head and it came off.
All right. We talked earlier about the troubled release of Assassin's Creed Unity.
Yeah.
And one of the big issues that people were having was that no one was able to release a review of it until like what was it, noon? Yeah, noon on on Tuesday.
So those people that pre-ordered it and like didn't have any inkling before picking it up,
or people that just came out right in the morning.
Yeah.
Just randomly pick it up. And it's not like an embargo on that for that time is really weird. Usually the embargoes are you can't release your review, before sooner than a day before the release,
or even or a week sometimes.
Right.
Like Dragon Age Inquisition was a week before release.
Right.
That reviews went up.
Right. So I mean, and that's mostly common, but that the same day and late in the same day, given the standards. But this was so they couldn't really see the critical reception or the lack of. So he went on to Twitter and he said, "I told Ubisoft, and I will inform other public relations, we will not accept a post-release date embargo tied to a review copy again," which would mean if Grand Theft Auto gave them a review copy, and said you can't release a date, on this review until X date, and they gave it up to them a month ago, they wouldn't accept it. They'll send it back to them. This would be crazy because this would essentially block them from receiving any games that a company is afraid of,
So they would take a hit by doing this, but I guess they think it's really great or good, so they'll do it, maybe.
Far Cry 4 reviews have already started releasing, however, Ubisoft just delayed the PC reviews until the day of release. What does this mean?
Bad news, yeah.
Right.
And again, Ubisoft.
Right.
So, it's very shady to do this kind of thing. And if we find out on the day of PC release that it's very limited in regard to other, PC games, as far as, if you can max it out at 60, PC people hate that. They don't want to be limited to 60. Sometimes they want to go to 120 or whatever,
Right.
So I have a feeling something's going to happen with the Far Cry PC release. And let's go back to PlayStation.
A big, giant fun hole for them. To get out of.
Let's go back to PlayStation View and some of the people's opinions on price. We have a few saying $30, like M. Gomez, but we have Lionhammer saying, I pay $200 a month right now for DirecTV, so anything is better than that. 9Fox Derek said $25. Constantine Inti said $50 if it includes HBO and ESPN. ESPN is Disney, so right now they don't have that on board. Poppin' Live also said 30, so it seems like a lot of 30, so that's good.
I think it's honestly too low.
You think that's too low?
Yeah, I think it's either going to be for all the channels a full subscription for maybe it'll be tied into PS Plus and PS Now.
That would be amazing, yeah. Maybe. Also, thank you to Abandoned Teddy, Mike 99001, XX Black something, and Tam King PSN. Thank you guys for the Twitch hearts.
Can I say how funny I think it is that Kristen sneezed and the entire chat room just said "bless you"?
That's amazing.
I sneezed twice.
So courteous. We have such nice reviewers.
I just looked down and see "bless you." I was like, "Is Greg in the room?"
And BMC said go 2,000. So that's awesome. Yeah, guys, we're getting closer and closer to 2,000 followers. We're at about 1915 right now, I think. So we got another hour and a half to hit 2,000. Can you guys get us there?
If you look up PS4 head, you get a picture of an old man.
Yeah, that is from the tech demo from Quantic Dream.
An old man.
At E3. Yeah. Yeah, why don't you try it out?
I don't want
Try that on.
I don't want an old man face.
You're up, though, by the way, for the next story. So here you go.
Me?
The last story in this segment, yeah.
I'm trying to find a new face.
You'll like this story.
What's wrong with yours?
This is a good story for you.
It's not funny enough.
Your face isn't funny enough because it is to me.
No, shut up. Ooh. Oh no!
Her face perked up as soon as she saw the name.
Yeah,
that's but really then he
funny.
passed on it. Chris Pratt passes on Nathan Drake.
Yeah.
Oh, come on!
Come on!
Since Guardians of the Galaxy, Chris Pratt has become a fan favorite choice for the role of Nathan Drake. However, it seems Pratt has passed on the offer following Mark Wahlberg moving on from the project as well. The great news is that Sony has been able to grab Oscar winner Mark Bowl of Zero Dark 30 and the Hurt Locker fame to pen the script. Bowl says he is a big fan of the game series, and Seth Gordon is also still set to direct. He is best known for King of Kong and Horrible Bosses.
I'm afraid he's going to step on the power button.
I want Chris Pratt, though.
Yeah, I know. Chris Pratt, I think, would have been good.
He's so funny.
You don't think so?
He sings so good.
I don't think it, but think about Nathan Drake. Well, have you played?
Yeah, I know Nathan Drake.
Come on now.
Do you know what he looks like, or do you actually see?
Both.
Do you remember his character?
Yeah.
I don't think he fits it.
He's an awesome
A lot of people say Bradley Cooper is
He's
another
very
one.
adaptable. Chris Pratt is very adaptable.
What do you guys think? Who should play Nathan Drake in the Uncharted film?
Andrew.
A lot of people say I look like Nathan Drake for some reason.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to get him to sit down. I'm afraid he's going to step on the power button on that thing.
Or go upstairs.
Or go upstairs and be locked by the door. Is the door open or closed?
I locked it.
Okay. All right. Never mind. Let's open up the Skype lines real quick, and I will answer a few questions. I saw a few people asking about PlayStation View again and when it releases. It's going into beta for a select number of people, and also going to have a free trial next year. New York is getting it first. Philadelphia actually is getting it early next year. They're doing a wide release in like Q1, it seems, but it's continue to spread to other markets throughout next year. So hopefully you guys can get into beta or try out the free trial. So I'm excited. Very, very excited. Skype is live, guys, at the Level Up Show, spelled exactly how it sounds. Feel free to call in, and we can talk about anything gaming related. Let's see. Nolan North, I don't think he really looks that much like Nathan.
No, I don't think he fits it.
And I don't know. I just don't want Nathan Fillion. A lot of people say that, but Nathan Fillion's kind of a little old. Colin Farrell? He's very bad boyish. I don't know. Let's take this call from Zach real quick.
What is Nathan Drake?
Not bad boyish, in my opinion. Hey, Zach, welcome to the Level Up Show.
Hey, long time I haven't called in. Haven't been watching you guys too often lately, but figured I'd stop by.
Well, welcome back, man. Is there anything you want to talk about?
Yeah, I know you guys have been talking about Ubisoft a lot tonight, but I was wondering, are you guys worried about the division coming up with Ubisoft servers acting up how they have been with Watch Dogs and with
it's one of those
AC
games I can see being
and everything?
delayed again. You know, if they're saying it'll come out this coming year, but I think it's one of those things where
Delay Watch 2.0.
Delay Watch, yeah, for Division moving into 2016. How do I feel about this? I feel like that they're going to learn their lesson eventually from so many botched releases, and I think they're going to have a few more before that happens. But I think by the time the Division comes out late next year or early 2016, they'll be like, we got to get this right. Like, this is a huge release for us. Like, let's learn our lessons from past releases and fix this. And maybe that's why it will be delayed. Maybe that's why we'll see it go into 2016 instead of 2015.
I heard that they were actually talking about actually opening games up for more beta testing beforehand, and so actually consumers get to test them out before they buy it, like the embargo you were talking about earlier, which I think is complete BS. But
yeah.
I was just wondering because I've been really into Destiny and things like that. In fact, Mike, we have to get on a raid one of these days. But
absolutely, man.
Anyways,
absolutely. I try to run it every Friday. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So.
Well, hit me up if I'm on. I'll play. But what else was I gonna say? I'm really looking forward to Dragon Age Inquisition. I got it downloaded, waiting for that to hit tomorrow night. So. Hopefully that one lives up to the hype. They're good things, so.
I think I actually might be getting that. I wasn't going to at first, and now, second thoughts, I think I'm going to be getting that myself. So.
All right, Zach, we're going to move on. We're falling a little behind, but it's nice to hear from you again.
Sounds good, man. You guys have a good night.
Thanks, Zach.
All right, see you later.
Have a good night, man.
I don't know what that is on screen right now, but you've got to get Bogey under control.
Oh, come here.
Yeah, this has got to go upstairs or
something.
Oh my
God, chill. He slept all day.
He's walking by the power button for our surge protector over and over again, and if he powers down everything and everybody loses the stream, I'm gonna go nuts. All right, I'm bringing this upstairs.
Just put it on the table over there.
But
oh, the cake's over there. He's not happy with me.
You have to do draft Kristen.
What?
You have to do draft Kristen.
Oh, I do?
Yeah. Alright, let's take a call real quick.
I have to
take a call?
Giraffe.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
I have to be a giraffe up.
Oh, we're above 300?
Hey, Mo, what's going on? You're on the Level Up Show.
Hey, what's up?
Not much, man. What's going on?
Hey, man, I've been trying to call you guys a couple times, and you guys still look like bags of AIDS.
I'm not sure what that would look like.
Let's take a call from James.
A bag of AIDS.
Hey, James, how you doing, man?
Hello?
Hey, you're on the Level Up Show.
Oh, I keep forgetting there's a delay on the PS4.
yeah. I'm glad you realized
why don't
not
I hear myself?
What do you want to talk about, man?
Quick question. Did you guys hear anything about Xbox going to be going under? And supposedly they are being sued by Halo because they didn't sell enough units?
No, they're not going to go under. I mean,
I haven't heard this.
And I've heard there are some things going on between Bungie and Microsoft. There's definitely some hard feelings there, but there's no chance that at least this generation Microsoft goes under. They're not performing as well as the PS4 right now, and they're definitely trying everything. They're trying everything possible to really sell. I mean, some of the deals we're seeing this holiday for the Xbox One are unbelievable. But I don't think that people need to be worried because it's doing, I think, better than Xbox 360 did at the same time frame. So,
I know ING had put out a tweet probably a couple months ago stating that Microsoft was supposed to be selling their entertainment system for Xbox.
They're supposed to be selling their entertainment division?
Yeah.
I think what some people were speculating on was them becoming like its own entity. Some people speculate that for PlayStation as well, because the PlayStation division of Sony is doing so well, but every other division of Sony isn't really doing that well. So some people speculate on PlayStation separating and becoming its own entity, and it's the same with Xbox. Some people think that Xbox might separate. That's not Xbox going out of business or anything like that. It just means that it's becoming its own thing. It's a different form. I'm not sure how to put it exactly. I'm not really that knowledgeable on
understandable
that.
Then.
Yeah.
I do have one more question. You guys had on the guy from EA the other day.
Call into the show?
He actually did Skype with you guys.
Yeah, he wasn't EA.
He was doing that new Red Alert thing. It's like a new...
He wasn't EA. He's been a part of many studios. He was part of Westwood, which worked on Command & Conquer, and obviously EA now owns that. Mm-hmm. But he's now the president of Petroglyph Games, which is also working on a new RTS called Grey Goo. But yeah, he was on the show this past week. He was awesome. Talk to him.
I was asking because I'm having problems with the NHL game, NHL 15. There's no lobby. There's nothing that really is catching my eye about it, but at the same time, it's such an amazing game with the OTP and the HUD. Two fabulous things right there. But I feel like they're lacking on certain things, like even those small things, like hats on the ice for a hat trick.
I hear a lot of bad things about NHL, and they're improving it kind of gradually because it was worse. They were missing so many moves and features at the beginning, and they're slowly plugging those back in. But the matchmaking system is still incredibly broken, stuff like that. So they need to
one count to get into a room together.
Yeah, they need to get that better for NHL 16 whenever that is. But man, definitely, I agree with you there.
Yeah, I've been watching you guys a couple times now. Thank you very much for your entertainment.
All right, man. Thanks for calling in.
Have a good night, man.
See ya.
All right, Kristen, go do draft Kristen.
So, come here.
Yeah, draft Kristen, and then we gotta get this dog on drugs or something.
You gotta get him on drugs?
Really,
what do you think about if there was a younger John Hamm for Nathan Drake?
Younger John Hamm? Yeah, I mean, I can see that a little bit.
Or current John Hamm for Uncharted 4.
Yeah, right. I love John Hamm.
Show everyone how cute you are. Show everyone how cute you are. Say hi. Hi. See, I'm the cutest puppy in the world.
Sorry, guys, we're not going to take any more calls for right now.
Look, I'm the cutest puppy in the world.
Kristen's going to do giraffe, Kristen.
No.
You like that?
That was weird.
Alrighty. Alright, that's it for that Skype segment, guys. There's a lot of bogey love going on at the front there.
What the heck is going on?
Alrighty, we're at 3:06. Thanks for coming in, guys. This is the Level Up Show. It's a gaming dedicated talk show on every Thursday and Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. We talk all the biggest gaming industry news, and if you want to follow us, please do. We've gotten so many Twitch charts tonight already. Let me read off a few of them. Our most recent Twitch charts are from, let's see, Datrin, EBK Captain, Gooseybo, Kingster, Lolly Poops, 1861033 something, Miss GT, Gringo, Ake JPay, Viral Throne, Crazy Gamer, Pac-Man, Big, oh man, I don't even know, Big Zilla something, Remix, Tam King PSN, and also Steve subscribed to us on YouTube. Thank you so much, man.
Up to 1924.
Up to 1924, and we just got a few more from Hobo Detective, And also from
is that like a hobo who is a detective, or a detective that only investigates crimes committed by hobos?
I think a little bit of both. A little bit of both. I think that should be the next NBC show.
Oh my god! I was just thinking that. Or CBS.
Yeah. And also thank you to T. Blaylock and a few more that just happened at the end. We'll get to those after the next level update segment.
Shannon Edge says we're in rare form tonight.
Guys, it's our favorite story is now up.
Oh my god.
October NPD!
Oh my god.
NPD sales results! Alright, so hardware-wise, we're up 59% year
I
on
had like
year.
a soundboard. That would be the perfect moment I go, don't!
Yeah, we need a soundboard on the show.
Oh my god, that would be amazing. Mark, look into it.
So next-gen cumulative sales are currently over 70% higher than the combined first-year totals of Xbox 360 and PS3, so that's great news. PS4 was the best-selling console of the month, despite the Xbox One price drop. That's pretty surprising.
Wasn't it pretty close, though?
We don't know. Because they don't release numbers anymore.
So. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot about that.
So we do not know. We do know that the Xbox One is actually selling better than the PS4 for the first 2 weeks of November. And I think that has a lot to do with all the bundles and stuff. Now, we do know Wii U's numbers. Those are around 68,000. So still low on the Wii U front. When it comes to software, it's down 28% year on year. But here's the list of the top 10. NBA 2K15 was number 1. Then you got Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS. Then you've got Evil Within, Borderlands the pre-sequel, Destiny in 5th, with the 360 version being the top-selling SKU. Is that weird?
Doesn't make any sense.
I have a feeling the PS4 would be number 1 if it weren't for all the bundles, but 360 ahead of Xbox One? That's really bizarre, isn't it?
I don't understand that.
That's really bizarre. Then you got Skylanders Trap Team after that, FIFA 15, Madden NFL, Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor in 9th, and finally, never leaving the NPD top 10, Minecraft number 10. Will it finally leave the top 10 next month?
I hate it.
We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I think that Xbox One has to win November. If Xbox One does not win November, like, what is going to give this console a win? Like, the bundles and the deals that we're seeing on Xbox One this month are ridiculous. They're absolutely redonkulous. Like,
it's crazy. There's one that they just announced midweek this week for Walmart that includes a digital copy of Halo Master Chief Collection for $329.
I know. It's getting insane. And the thing is, like, it kind of, a lot of people are a little upset about it because it makes Microsoft look desperate. It really does. But it also kind of lowers their brand value. Because if they raise the price back up after this, it's going to be not good.
Well, I mean, the Kinectless Xbox should be a constant 350.
So do you think they leave it at this price from now on?
I don't know if they leave it at this price, but I was honestly surprised that the Kinect Xbox went down.
Yeah.
But you gotta remember, the Kinect by itself is $150.
Yeah.
So why am I paying $50 more, essentially, for one without the Kinect?
Yeah, I agree.
You know, it's bullshit.
Well, thank you to Deanie Denal, Brian White, and Flesh and Blood. Brian White subscribed on YouTube. Thank you so much, man. You're up with the next story. We're falling a little bit behind.
Is that just water?
Yeah.
Bogey's drinking Mike's water.
I wanted that.
Alrighty.
Alright. This will make some PS4 people happy. PlanetSide 2 beta is coming out this year. Does that mean 2015 or 2014?
This year, 2014.
So 2014. So within the next month and a half.
The beta is, yes.
Right, which is awesome.
Yeah.
It's been almost 2 years since the release on the PC, but people are still asking for it. So Sony Online Entertainment said they were still hard at work. As much as it sounds like we're blowing smoke, we're working hard to release a game that feels like a full-on console experience and not just a port. It's taken us quite a long time to rejigger our interface, and our controls. There's a lot that needs to get done. From a graphical fidelity perspective, I think people will be very impressed with what they see on the PS4. That's always one of those things people are skeptical about. I see every time we post an article like this, I always get called out. Haha, it's bullshit. He's saying it's going to look good. It really does. Creative director Higby. God, are you making up words at this point?
Higby? That's his real name, Higby.
Oh my god. Creative director Higby also said that they will hit a 1080p resolution and are striving for 60 frames per second, but will lock it down at 30 if they can't get it running smoothly. More information on the beta will be announced at the PlayStation Experience. I really want water. Son of a bitch.
You can go get water if you want.
I'll get you water.
You sure?
Your story's up, so why doesn't Mike just get water?
Yeah. I'll get it in a minute.
Well, why don't I just get the water after the story? Oh, Bogey looks how cute he is. You can't be mad at that little face.
I'm surprised that somebody tried sending me a PlayStation invite. Like,
really?
What do they think I'm doing right now?
I don't know.
I'm probably not playing Destiny.
But thank you to Steggy1515, Lord Lennox, and Snoop Killa.
He gave Daddy
for the
kiss.
Twitch hearts. He's so happy tonight, and so he wants so much attention right now.
It's because he slept all night.
I know.
Give him some attention while
This is the wrong time to want attention.
Craig, Mike, hey from Vancouver, British Columbia. What is going on, friend?
Yeah, welcome, man.
Are you ready for me?
Yeah,
Hey, don't drink my drink.
Oh, it's okay if he drinks mine, but
That's
not yours?
water.
So what's yours?
Iced tea.
Go ahead.
He'll be hyper.
Close enough.
Never Alone gets a new trailer. Developed by Upper One Games, the story focuses upon a little Inupiat. How do you say that? Inupiat?
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. Boke, oh my god, if he keeps walking over that, I'm gonna flip out.
The story focuses upon a little Inupiat girl named Nuna. Along with your white fox companion, you must solve unique side-scrolling puzzle platforming elements within the Alaskan environment. Surprisingly, the trailer reveals that the game releases this coming Tuesday the 18th. Take a look at the full trailer where Nuna is eaten by a bear.
That is not true. But while I play this, I'm gonna bring him upstairs and lock him.
Oh, God,
I'll get him. I'll take care of him.
He's got to go upstairs.
I'll take care of him. Hey!
What's going on?
I do really want to play this, yeah. I don't know what the story is behind the little girl, exactly. He's gonna bark. Guys, that's called Never Alone, and it actually comes out this Tuesday. Like, they announced the release date in this trailer as a launch trailer, and I think nobody kind of realized that it was coming that soon. If he's gonna bark, he's gonna have to come down. But yeah, I think it looks really great. And from the original reveal trailer, I was excited about the game, and now we know that it's coming out this Tuesday. I'm gonna pick it up maybe. Do you know if it's 10 or 15?
It's 15.
It's 15. Nah, he's gonna bark, isn't he? But I think you said Mike Gamerson's in the room.
Mike Gamerson's in the room. Nice.
Welcome, Polygraphics, Mike Gamerson. Nice to have you in the room. And I think that was it for this. So we'll open up Skype for one call, guys. There you go, guys. Skype is live. Call in at the Level Up Show, spelled exactly how it sounds.
That was quick as hell. What do you do?
He's
Jump
just
the
so
entire
hyper
staircase
right now.
Do you want me to take him upstairs and let him run for a little
No,
bit?
but come here. Why don't you sit here? Sit. Lay down.
Good
Lay
boy.
down.
Good. Hey. Jesus.
What was I going to say? Oh, guys. Oh, thank you to TWK Canadian? Maybe TW Canadian is what it was. There it is right there. Thank you for the Twitch art. We've got a few other ones too. I will read off real quick. How high are we, by the way? We're about half done the show, so we have...
Get away from my water.
Hey, Bo, come
My
here.
water. He's fine. Don't worry about it. I got him.
Ruisu101, Hot Rod for Speed, Bobby Deerfield, Fresh Playa, DPS252, Snoop Killa, Lord Lennox, and again Steggy. Thank you for the Twitch arts. We're getting close. We're at like 1930 or so. He's going nuts right now. Skype is live at the Level Up Show, spelled exactly how it sounds.
Andrew's gonna lose his mind.
It's fine. I got him. Don't worry about it.
How about I take a 5-minute break, throw around his ball, let him burn off some energy, and then come back?
That'll probably just rile him up.
No, it won't.
It probably will.
It probably will. It'll probably get more energy.
You probably just give him more energy, yeah.
Maybe if we ignore him, he'll just go away.
Thank you, LHS66 for the Twitch art. Bogey is like 2,000 hype. He's hyped for 2,000. Mr. Computer, thank you for the Twitch art.
His hype level's over 9,000.
Oh, come here.
He's like searching for something. I don't know what it is exactly.
Well, I think he smells the cake.
Yeah, it probably is the
I think
cake
he
over
smells
there.
the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
You want to take the cake upstairs?
No, it's okay. If he keeps going over there, maybe.
that passive aggressive grin was amazing. You want me to take the cake upstairs too? It was awesome.
I just can't please you right now.
Oh my god,
it's not your job.
Hashtag things said on every weekend.
Let's see. What do we got now? We got a few more Twitch hearts.
Here.
These ones from. Hold on, it's refreshing. I think we're gonna have to move on though if we don't get any calls because we're falling a little behind.
Are we really?
Yeah. We got another one from Inaugural 7. Thank you. So I'm gonna shut down Skype, guys.
Oh, I'm surprised you put this actually in the agenda. This was supposed to be a surprise.
Alrighty, there we go. Skype is down for now, guys, but don't worry, we will get back to it in a little while. All right, do we want to move on to our special segment? We got a delay watch. Delay watch, yeah. You ready?
Yes.
All right. Let's move on.
On a fateful night in January, a bet was made. A bet concerning the well-being of one man's pride and face.
By the way, I have something.
A slap bet was born. When will the next generation version of Grand Theft Auto 5 release?
If they're doing a PC version, they're doing a next gen version. They're not going to throw away money.
And what did I say? Holiday?
I think September.
Well, okay. I said October, but I'm saying I generalized everything from September on.
Alright. I say September, you're saying October? I say September, you're saying October? I say September, you're saying October?
Slapulation shall commence.
Oh, by the way, I added something.
What?
Okay.
What's that?
We added the video. I'm ready.
You gonna take it like a man?
I am going to take it like a man. I was wrong.
No, don't do it.
Right here?
We'll go right here.
No.
You're gonna kneel. You're gonna kneel down. And you're just gonna
Not
look
too
up.
hard. Not too. Oh my God. This. No. No. No, not too hard.
Man, I just didn't feel it. You know when you're gonna throw a ball and you feel a little off and it's just gonna go awry? Like you go for the wind up and it just goes off a little bit. Like you gotta feel it completely, and you have to let it flow through you just the entire way through. Like when you throw it, the entire thing, the entire time. Oh God! Has to go right through your face.
Owie! Okay.
Aww.
Oh man.
Aww.
I went easy too.
Aww. No.
Oh yeah, I did a good job.
Alrighty, moving on. I'm very interested in what the chat room had to say about that.
They were just like, oh my god. A lot of people were saying,
hand is
"Get away
strong."
from my water."
Best show ever. Slapulation. All right. Yeah, I think commercial break is in order. I think this is a good time for one, actually. Guys, we will be right back after this 2nd commercial break so I can recover. Stay tuned.
That's so sad. Did that hurt?
I don't know.
It wasn't that bad, actually. I really just...
we need a special word.
No, like, it could have been really bad. I know we did with the front of my fingers, too.
People can still hear you.
Oh, I heard.
Secret word. What will the secret word be?
Slap.
No, that's obvious. People are going to be saying slap a lot.
Cake.
Cake. Sure.
Cake.
PP.
Cake. No.
Cake is fine.
And not PB cake.
Cake is the secret word, guys, for those still in the...
PP cake.
See him. All right, we should come back any second now. Let's... Oh, my God.
We looked weird back then.
Oh, look, I can see a commercial. Look, there's a commercial.
Oh, that's awesome. It actually is showing a commercial right now. So when it comes back from that means we should be live. That's cool.
Well, there's also the delay, don't forget.
Yeah. Oh, damn, that's true.
Yeah.
That makes it very hard. That makes it very hard to know when we're actually back.
All
I'll
right.
just wait until that goes away, and then I'll... Wow.
God damn it. No, I said no PB cake.
PP cake.
All right, PB cake is it.
Oh, man.
Uncle Busted.
Oh, my God, somebody caught it perfectly.
Did he?
The slap.
3, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's perfect.
We're at 365 in the room. Guys, 400 is...
I can't wait for the replay.
Let's do Dino Team at 400. It's easier for us to do on the
Can
fly.
I slap you again at 400?
No, you can't. 400 is Dino Team, guys.
And 450, I get to slap Andrew again. He just said it.
How about he slaps you?
All right, but we're back. Welcome, guys. This is still the Level Up Show. Gaming dedicated talk show on every Thursday and Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. I was just slapulated, so I'm recovering from that, but I'm okay.
I slapulated all over your face.
I deserved it. I lost the bet. Guys, if you want to follow us, if you liked what you just saw, if you like violence, go to twitch.tv/The Level Up Show and heart us there. Or if you're live from PlayStation right now, click the little heart button and you will get notified whenever The Level Up Show goes live. You can also follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and subscribe on YouTube because we have an awesome 20th anniversary PlayStation video up right now that Shuhei Yoshida himself, I can't say the word. I'm recovering, guys. I'm recovering from the slap still. I have like a stroke.
What? Oh my
Greg
God.
is with a girl right now.
And not watching us.
And not watching us. He's with a girl.
Fuck, Greg.
She's a pretty girl, though.
That's okay then. But as I was saying, Shuhei Yoshida retweeted the video, which was amazing. We'd love to see if we can get like Adam Boyes or PlayStation themselves to retweet it though. So go on our YouTube, watch the video, tweet at people with it, see if we can get this thing going viral. Until then, let's move on to the next segment real quick.
Oh yeah, what were we doing? Oh, that's right.
What
I'm
do we
also
do?
not singing.
Oh my God.
Oh, don't you Yeah!
You're crazy.
I have a second win from the slap.
That slap gave him an adrenaline rush.
Yeah, it definitely did. Guys, Delay Watch. We want to always keep you informed on the latest delays, and we just found out about a new one this past week. Bloodborne, unfortunately. So, let me go back here. I'm going to rewind that real quick. It was because I have a trailer here to play to where I'll show you. There we go. So Bloodborne was delayed until March. Not a huge delay, just a 1 month delay. But I think it's actually good news. That's what I want to talk about. Because it was right on top of the order. Which was, it didn't make any sense for it to be on top of the order. They were releasing like within the same week or something like that. They need their own time frame. And I think they would have eaten each other if they came out on the same. Because I'm excited about them both. Because we've got The Witcher, we've got Evolve, we've got The Order, and we had Bloodborne all within February. It's like,
right.
What am I?
It was getting way too.
It was getting ridiculous. It's like
it was like November.
Yeah.
March-vember?
March-vember?
No March.
I don't know. Did I slap you? What happened there?
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of the abbreviation for the March lineup of games in November.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I think this is great news, actually, that it's getting delayed. It's only going to be a better game because of this, and now more people are going to play it because you'll be done with The Witcher and all those other games. I wish Mark was here because he's the one that's really looking forward to Bloodborne. This is, I think, the most recent trailer. Game looks phenomenal. It really does. I'm really excited about it. See what the chat room has to say about it.
So it's really funny. Someone brought this up. I didn't realize it took you getting slack for Bogey to calm down. I think Bogey's like, shit. Is that what he gets just for goofing off?
Yeah.
What the hell do I get?
He came over to comfort me. He like licked my face.
Aww.
So that was
I took the role of the dominant male in the room.
Yeah.
He's now looking at me like.
You're right now. He's
that's what.
And somebody in chat room said that March 24th is the exact day. So, March 24th now, guys, instead of February 18th or whatever it was like a little over a 1 month delay. Makes a lot of sense, though, and I think it's going to be a better game for it, and more people are going to play it as a result. So that's great news. Let's move on to our topic of the week. We have a really fun topic of the week tonight. The holiday season is here, and that's why we're calling this...
It's in full force.
We're calling this the holiday hype train as a result.
We love the hype trains.
Yes.
We have, like, a constant ticket. I swear to God, we have, like, stock in SEPTA.
Yeah, we did 3 wild games last week. We did, let's see here, we did Master Chief Collection, we did Grand Theft Auto 5, and we did...
The most controversial game.
Oh, Assassin's Creed Unity.
Yes, we did.
Those were our 3 wild games this week. We're going to do another 3 this week. But let's start by just talking about the holiday season in general and the excitement. Because it's not just these games that we're covering with Wild Game. We already have some games that already come out. Like, you guys are playing Call of Duty right now. You're playing Unity. Right. You're playing Master Chief Collection. We want to talk about all that. We want to talk about which games and which consoles you want to get this holiday season. Because PS4 has some good deals. Yeah, but Xbox One has an even better
deals. Oh my God,
deals.
they're phenomenal. We just said this earlier. We were talking about that earlier, but it's nuts.
So I'm going to keep Skype open, I think, actually, for this entire segment. Cool. So we're live now, guys, on Skype. Feel free to call in about your holiday excitement, what you're going to get, which console is the one you're going to choose, all that kind of stuff. And I think we'll start with our first wild game. What?
Screw your bullshit on, I hate apps and shit like that. Lionhammer said he changed his stance. He just unlocked a new mission from the phone app.
Okay.
So it made it more fun.
I still don't think I would ever enjoy that side of things, but that's just me.
Yeah, don't knock it until you try it.
I have tried it, and that's why I don't like it. I don't like. I haven't tried Unities, but I've tried multiple companion apps.
Apparently, none of them are nearly as good as this is.
Okay, that's good news. Hey, Tempest, how you doing, man? Oops, sorry. Hold on one sec. You got muted. Okay, there you go. William, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right,
can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you just fine. What do you want to talk about, man?
Okay. Oh, that was weird. Actually, I was just going to talk about, you guys were talking about the excitement for the holiday season.
Yeah, very excited. What are you excited for, man?
Well, actually, yesterday I was actually talking to Mike late last week, and I was telling him that I was picking up an Xbox One, and I actually picked one up for my kids. That's what they wanted for Christmas, even though I love my PS4. So that's what they wanted, and they're not up, so they don't have to know what's going on. So and then the games on Tuesday I'm getting really excited for that are coming out.
Yeah, we'll be talking about a bunch of those.
Far Cry, Dragon Age is something that we aren't talking about. That's the one I'm going to be picking up myself.
Yeah, I know I'm getting GTA now. I just pre-downloaded, and I know I'm getting Far Cry, and I completely forgot that Big Little Planet was also coming out on Tuesday as well. So
one that everybody is not talking about, but it's a huge game. It's not Tuesday, I don't think, but it's Super Smash Brothers Wii is coming out in the next week or two. So that's another huge one.
I completely forgot about that one. Yeah. I don't want my kids to find that one out. Because they do have a Wii U as well. So. And then the other game I was going to, that actually you mentioned it was the one with the Inuit little girl and the fox.
Never
I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember the name of it.
Never Alone.
Yeah, right. I was actually looking on their website and actually found out a little bit more information about it, and I just want to relay what the storyline about it is. Basically, they got 10 Inuit writers. It's basically to do with their folklore. And that's what basically the story is. It's a folklore story. And the reason they did this is because their children are not learning about their past, about being, being Inuits and Eskimo or whatever. And so they know they're into video games, and this is the way they're going to be introducing their stories to them. That's basically the whole premise of what the whole thing's about.
Yeah,
it's like a folklore story. So
I'm excited about it too. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. But that's about it.
I think we're going to move on to our first wild game right now, actually.
I'm sorry, what was that?
We're going to move on to our first wild game.
Yeah, okay.
So we'll call back a little bit later on, man, and then we can talk about those.
Okay, sure. No problem.
All right, thanks for calling in, man.
Okay, no matter. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Well,
All right, let's go to the first one.
I replaced you as the dominant male in the house.
Yeah, he's all nice to Mike now because Mike showed dominance.
Really?
Look,
Yeah.
he's like,
What?
he was like kissing Mike and laying on his lap.
My dog.
All right, so the first wild game. Let's check it out. That's weird. Sorry, well, we're going to talk about the game first, and then you can call back in.
Boy. He's so cute.
Yeah, he is. He's really one of the best characters that Sony has under their sleeve right now. But this one is not being developed by Media Molecule. This one's actually being developed by Sumo Digital.
Right, which is, I think, why they added a couple extra characters.
Yeah, I think for good reason, actually. It makes a lot of sense because with Little Big Planet, one of the things people always complained about was the Sackboy feel. Like his physics, how floaty he was.
Floaty, yeah.
And I feel like some of the characters are a direct, like, I don't know, answer to that. Like, I think Oddsock, in particular, the one that's like a dog, I think,
right.
He is very much, he's fast, and his jumps are all very the same. Like, there's no physics involved to them. There's no floatiness. It's just up, down, like Super Mario, you know? Very old school platforming with that character. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that character was a direct answer to that. And then you've got the bird, Swoop, which is floaty, obviously, on purpose, but you're able to go through environments with, like, the kind of like directing his flight. And you'll see some in this trailer here, this gameplay segment with Swoop. There's a lot of cool stuff going on there because you can develop games and levels directly supporting those characters, and you can even switch characters within levels if you allow it. If you are developing a level where you want to be able to change, you can do that. And you can even see here that this isn't even Oddsock there. It's like a dragon version of Oddsock because you can develop your own versions of characters that are uncontrollable in the levels that you create.
I'm gonna play this.
Yeah, so it's really cool. There's so much customization.
I'm gonna play it.
I have to play this.
No, it looks like it kind of reminds me of Mario.
Yeah, but
Sorry, I
see,
should have prefaced I said that in the Wreck-It Ralph voice.
So see, like this is Oddsock here, I'm pretty sure, and he's just very up down, no floatiness. I really like that about this character. I'm excited to play him.
People don't like that they float?
The floatiness bothers
the
some
other
people.
characters, yeah.
Yeah. Sackboy in particular is very floaty. But let's talk a little bit about this. It releases this coming Tuesday, guys, and it's fully backwards compatible with LBP 1 and LBP 2. And that means costumes, DLC, all the levels, everything you can play from those games in this new version of Little Big Planet, which I think is awesome. Stephen Fry is back as the narrator, but now we've got Hugh Laurie on board as well, and he's voicing the villain, the little light bulb you saw in the trailer named Newton. So that's amazing, really, that they got that voice talent on board. Mm-hmm. Now, for Create Mode, which is, I think, what a lot of people should be excited about.
Which is what you mainly use it for.
I was also talking about, you got new Brave heroes named Oddsock, Swoop, and Toggle, and all of them come with their own unique special abilities and physics, but they're capable of oh so much more. Each hero can be fully costumed up like Sackboy. As you saw, you can see right here, this is a costumed Oddsock. And the Create Mode is completely changed to their handling and abilities for your levels that you create. So if you want to be able to switch from Oddsock to Sackboy and back and forth in your level, you can design it to do that. Using the new Blaster tool, you can create your very own power-ups for Sackboy to use, and that means if you want him to have like a sword or a lightsaber, you can design a lightsaber and you can have it so that Sackboy is capable of holding that lightsaber and can do things with that object. So that's really cool. That's going to offer a lot of new types of levels. Only limit is your imagination is what they say. Using the brand new dynamic thermometer, It's a lot more flexibility when you create your levels. Before, it was like the more things you added to your level, the more the thermometer went up, and that was it. But now there's a lot of different tools and toggles that might change how much of the thermometer is occupied and all those kind of things. There's a little bit more flexibility there so that you can create really massive levels if you choose to. And you can even branch levels like you could in 2, but in an even bigger way now. There's a full adventure mode that you can create where you can have a Super Mario 3 where you have level 1-3, level 1-4, and you can bridge them together and do all these things where one key unlocks another level and crazy stuff if you really want to go for it. They're utilizing the DualShock 4 as best as possible. You're going to be able to use the touchpad for create mode like you could on the Vita. They're bringing all those touch mechanics over, only now the touchpad is what you're going to use.
Which was suited perfectly for this type of game.
Yeah, definitely. You can draw things. If you want to create an object but you want it to be a very, manual shape, you can just draw it on your touchpad and then it'll come out to be that shape. It's very cool. There's a lot of new create tools though. There's 70 brand new tools. One of them is a new power-up that Sackboy can add to his personal inventory. It's called the Sack Pocket. And that means that you can collect equipment and items throughout the level in a Zelda kind of way and put it into your sack pocket, and then you can use it later on in the level. Very cool. Like a compass or a map or whatever you guys can create and imagine. As for the tools, you've got something called collectibles now, and that's a form of currency that you can use to buy costumes, and you can even make it so that you can have XP now. Like collectibles can be experience points. If you want to create an RPG, you can get collectibles from beating enemies.
Collectibles?
Collectibles, that's what they're called, yeah.
Oh, really?
Collectibles, yeah.
I thought you were saying collectibles, but I thought you were just saying...
No, they're called collectibles, literally.
Oh.
So experience points can add up to level up the character. Here's some Swoop gameplay here, guys. I really like the look of Swoop, actually. So that's really cool, and that means even more customization for making RPGs, which is something a lot of people have tried to do with Little Big Planet, but they have a difficult time doing it because there's a lot of workarounds in the old ones. You have localized water now as a material. It's not like before where you had this one toggle where you have a water elevation and that's it. Now you can create a little lake, you can create a little pond. You don't have this one toggle that raises the water level up and down.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's very good news.
Is bird in water right now?
Not right now at this moment, no.
He's a bird?
This is a bird, yeah. This is Swoop, the character Swoop. You've got 4 characters total in this one. You've got Sackboy, Swoop, Oddsock, and there's one more actually. The last one is Toggle, which is a character that can become big and small.
Yeah.
On the fly. So let's say you have like a little platform that you need to weigh down. You'll switch to the big fat version, and then it'll weigh it down, and you can get off the platform and switch back to the little mini guy version. Opens up a lot of new possibilities for gameplay, for sure. And that's what's really cool about this one. They've also got an interactive live stream sensor in this one, which lets people who are watching affect what happens. Kind of in the way that, let's say, Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, the person streaming could put little commands, or the person watching the stream could put commands in to affect the gameplay. Dead Nation was another one where people could affect the things that dropped in the level. This is going to also offer some of those things. There's a new animation-based tool called the Character Rotation Tweaker, and allows you to finally be able to make top-down levels, like an old-school Zelda and an old-school Final Fantasy. There's an advanced in-out mover because instead of having just 3 layers now, you have 16 layers of depth. And they're going to have this in-out mover tool that allows you to quickly move between those layers with certain objects. Like you can have like a string that goes in and out of the map, and you can grab onto that and grind it with a new item. So there's 29 enhanced tools from LBP1 and LBP2. And on top of that, it goes even further. You've got 10 tools from Little Big Planet PS Vita that are arriving on this one. So that's over 250 new create tools in LBP3. So with the share functionality and all this kind of stuff, people are going to be putting up videos now. You're going to be able to have a lot more stream, communication and stuff. A lot of cool stuff there. I'm really, really excited for this. This is one of the games I'm picking up this month with GTA 5. Very different games, but...
Mike, aren't you?
Yeah, actually, you're going to help me out there, right? Yeah. Because he's doing the buy 2 get 1 free, Right, and we're going to switch off there.
Yep.
So very cool. It looks really great. So let's move back just to the standard Skype calls for now, guys. Feel free to call in on Skype at the Level Up Show. We're talking about holiday hype right now. What are you buying? What console are you getting? Which bundles, like Black Friday deals, are you trying to pick up? Because there's a lot of them. There's a lot of good ones. Is there any in particular that you are keeping an eye on, Black Friday-wise?
You have to get it early, though, right?
Yeah, very early on some of them.
Yeah, I don't do like the doorbuster stuff.
No.
Nah. But there are some really good deals. Like there was, I was probably gonna buy the Target version of the Xbox One because you get a $50 gift card.
Yeah.
With it.
Walmart's doing that too. Yeah.
Yeah. Best Buy is giving you for Xbox One an extra controller, which is good. There's a lot of like really good deals on top of it already being $70 off. So
we got a lot of Twitch hearts here. Thank you to Disadeer, Twiggy, That Person, PSN Cap, Gak ISO PSN, Sir Chadwick, Masu, Mr. Gandalf, Larry Something, the MKO, Mono Drones, Gangs STV, Blinky, XX the Boss 69, the British Beef, Trigger Bones, Crystal 4 You With, Zony Aider, Tank Mart, and then we're back to Inaugural 7. What are we at now?
1956.
1956. We could get there, guys. We got 45 minutes about left in the show.
Yep.
Can we get the 2,000 Twitch hearts? We're so close. Get us there, guys. Any Twitch hearts we will shout out, of course. And again, feel free to call in. Skype banner is up. The Level Up Show spelled exactly how it sounds.
You know what I really want?
Ryan A 480.
It seems like everybody's sold out of it. I don't think you can get it anymore. But the Sunset Overdrive bundle.
Yeah.
Was really what I was going to try.
That was
to take
very
advantage
limited.
of, but it was extremely limited, and now you can't get it anywhere. So.
Yeah, that was not on the MPD. Did you realize that?
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah. I wonder, hopefully it's because of the bundles, but because the bundles were so limited,
right.
I don't think it's because of that.
Right, which is a little disappointing.
Yeah, very disappointing.
Andrew,
they pushed it really hard.
Is this true? It's online only on Brown Thursday, the PS4 with 4 games.
There is, I think Walmart is doing a 4 games.
Didn't we look that up and we couldn't find it?
I think it's only online, as you were saying, and I think it's that you get the bundle with The Last of Us and Grand Theft Auto 5, and then you can choose 2 games from a list.
Yeah,
I think is what
it's
it
not
is.
like really popular games.
Yeah, it's probably
like
games.
older ones like
Well,
Knack.
Did you say online
like
so
that.
you wouldn't have to leave the house?
Yeah.
Why don't you just get it there?
I'll try. I mean, I'll do. What do you say, Brown Thursday?
Yeah, that's what they're calling it.
Is that what they're calling it now,
Yeah,
Brown
that's what it
Thursday?
Yeah, and Cyber Monday.
Oh my God,
And
this
Black
is ridiculous
Friday.
what this is becoming. It really is.
You have no idea.
It's
Yeah.
6 o'clock on
Americans
Thanksgiving?
ruin
No,
Thanksgiving.
5 o'clock, and then one store is opening at 4 o'clock.
It's
You
ridiculous.
missed the whole Thanksgiving.
They ruined it. They ruined the Black Friday. Thank you to El Petroya, Dr. Drizzle, OK Ilu, Gaming Maniac, AI98LS, Kiosk, and Knucklehead, and Elephant Goes West, and then we're back to Disadeer, and then we just got another one from Ryan, the Rockstar, and Red Titan. So we're getting closer and closer, guys. We're like T-4
Guys,
now.
Skype in, tell us what you plan on getting, what you plan on picking up, what games you were going to get, and then now you might hold off on.
And we're gonna move
why.
on.
Anything.
And we're going to have 2 PS4s.
Yeah. I can't believe you're getting...
Another wild game appears, guys. Let's see what this one is.
Let's
We're
go.
doing 3 tonight.
One here and one right up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, please. Real quick, some thank yous. Anthraxony and Ruru750. Thank you for the Twitch hearts. Keep them coming, guys. Go ahead.
Yeah, so obviously we're going to be talking about Super Smash Bros. Wii U. Not the 3DS version, which is very good, though.
Already out.
It's already out, though. But there's a lot of new characters. The Wii Fit Trainer, Mega Man, Villager from Animal Crossing, Rosalina and Luma, Little Mech, Charizard, the Mii Fighters, Greninja from Pokemon, Pac-Man, Palutena from Kid Icarus, Robin from Fire Emblem, and Shulk from Xenoblade. So it's going to be interesting. They have a lot of new characters.
Which one are you most excited about there?
I don't know because I haven't seen anything. I know a lot of people are complaining that Little Mac was broken.
Okay.
Because people just spam the same moves over and over again. Personally, I would say probably Greninja.
Okay.
He seems like a lighter, faster character, which I usually like. So I'm interested in that one. Possibly even Shulk. From Xenoblade.
Okay.
Just because I feel like his moveset's going to be pretty heavy.
Very diverse group of characters.
Yeah, it's all over the place, and I like that. And I like the goofiness that they added the Villager from Animal Crossing.
Yeah, definitely.
And even the Wii Fit Trainer throws me off a little bit. Pac-Man could be interesting, but I think Pac-Man could really just more so serve to, please nostalgia seekers.
Sure.
Stuff like that. Now, in this, they have added a bunch of new stages, and on top of that, each one has the regular version and an Omega destination version. It's changed up a little colors and everything like that, but it's one long platform without anything extra in the middle of it, so it's just one big giant battle arena. There's Mario Galaxy, Golden Plains, Mushroom Kingdom, 3D Land, Rainbow Road, Paper Mario, Jungle Hijinks, Skyloft, Spirit Train, Magic Cant, Pyrosphere, Woolly World, Orbital Gate, Kalos, Prism Tower, Gamer, Coliseum, Arena Ferox, Mute City, Palutena's Temple. Oh my god, I'm done. There's so many freaking fucking games.
Levels, yeah.
There's so many levels in this.
Which is good news.
I couldn't even hit all of them.
Yeah.
But there's a ton of it. Now, the one thing that's interesting to this is they added an 8-player Smash. So
what does that mean?
4 players wasn't enough for you, you can now play 8 players at once in Smash Brothers.
Wow.
That's nuts.
That is nuts. Wow.
And I've actually seen videos of matches where there was an 8-player version with all Little Macs and stuff like that, and it's crazy. It's all over the place. They also added something called Smash Tour, and it's inspired like Mario Party a little bit. Basically, you pick a Mii character to represent you on a board, and you go around, and as you go around the board, you collect power-ups and everything like that. And if you bump into another player, you and that player go into a smash, a smash fight.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, so you go through that, you collect your power-ups, and then at the end of it, you do a final 4-on-4 Smash mode and a Final Destination stage. But what's interesting is that when you're going through, you pick a roster of fighters. And let's say, my roster is Yoshi, King Dedede, Diddy Kong, and Mario. If I lose, you take one of my characters, whoever you fought.
Yeah.
So you take that, and at the end, you go through for 1 stock for each character you still have. So that's a pretty cool mode. It's just diversified. I know there's a lot of explanation on that, but it's kind of cool.
The level we were just looking at was very, very disorienting. It literally goes upside down at one point, and you're fighting upside down. I wonder if the controls reverse when it's upside down, because that would be very, very weird.
Yeah, that would throw you off completely.
But maybe intentionally. I don't know.
Right.
But
and then they also added the capability for amiibos.
Really?
My description of this was amiibos, compatible and kind of useless. Essentially, the amiibos will hold character traits for different characters, Mario, Peach, everything like that you can play in the game, but you can't control the amiibo character. The stats build up in quality based on the CPU's playing of it, and then you can make them fight against your friend's amiibo CPU.
Interesting.
So it's kind of like a nano pet that can fight.
Okay.
Pretty dumb.
Okay.
But other than that, everybody seems to be liking this a lot. People have played it. People that have the early review copies seem to love it. So I'm all for it. And I actually debated getting a Wii U for the holiday.
This is their one big game. This is their one big game this holiday.
Right.
The bundle that I'm seeing a little bit is, I think it comes with Super Smash, Mario, I think Super Mario 3D World or Land, whatever which one it is. And then there's one more game in there too. It's like a 3 Nintendo IP
But
bundle.
it's still $350.
But it's $350, yep.
Like, that's not what people want to see.
You can get an Xbox One bundle for cheaper than you can get the Wii U bundle.
Right.
That is weird.
Right.
That's freaking weird.
Sense.
So yeah, they're still behind.
This is the 8-person.
Oh wow! Oh my God!
There's so much going on.
That is a lot going on, yeah. But okay, I mean, more features, more modes, better. You know, more the merrier, I guess you could say. But yeah, this is really exciting because this is the one big release for Nintendo this year. Yeah. And hopefully next year they'll have Zelda and Star Fox and maybe Metroid because this year's been a little bit barren, in my opinion, for the Wii U, from what I've seen. There hasn't been enough at all. So, but Reggie says that they're not giving up on the Wii U, and it still has a few years ahead of it. Actually, is what they said. So,
I guess if they wanted to stick by a losing product.
Yeah. But thank you to Curse Black, Pro Ninja, Slither One, and Gurzon Bear or Gurzon Bear.
Grizzly Bear.
Maybe I don't know, something bear. But how many are we at? We're getting close, guys. We're getting very close to 2,000. I think we're around like 1965, somewhere around there, maybe. Guys, keep them coming because we got about 35 minutes left, so we need to follow a minute to get to 2,000. What?
We have like 30 left.
We have 30 left, guys. We're at 1970 about. So please, let's see if we can get there. We'll shout out all Twitch charts. For now, we'll let the Smash Bros. Footage play, and we can take some calls. Kristen will put the Skype banner back up on the screen, and let me make sure Skype is still live. It is. Skype is live, guys. Feel free to call in at the Level Up Show, spelled exactly how it sounds. No spaces. There's the banner. And let's see, what do we got in the chat room? Is Nintendo Land 60 frames per second? I don't know. That seems like a joke to me. Yeah, I would think no, right? Nintendo Land's been around for how long? That's the other game. That's the other game in the collection, actually, now that I think about it.
Worth mentioning.
It was a bundled game with the console from the beginning. Right. So really, you're getting 2 games with the Nintendo Wii U bundle for $350, and you're getting like 3 games with the Xbox One bundle for $330. It's ridiculous. Just absolutely ridiculous. Thank you for the Twitch art, by the way.
Bear dog.
Bear dog, man, bear pig.
That's when I was humped by a bear dog.
I'm going to hold it off on that for now. We don't need to move on to Far Cry just yet. I think we have a little bit of time. I don't want to rush it. We got time to take calls, guys. Yeah, we got a half hour, so feel free to call in. We'll wait for the next wild game until a little later. Alrighty. Mention Maynard. What? Maynard. There you go. Mentioned you.
No, that's not what he was saying.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Splatoon looks cool. Yeah, I'm actually anticipating that. That's like one of the bigger things I would want.
That's a third-person shooter in a very Nintendo vibe, for sure.
Right, and I like it. I like that they're taking that route on it.
Yeah, I think it looks cool, too.
Stop it.
He wants so much attention right now. Thank you to Joe Knob, 1988 for the Twitch arts. And also J. Ray Bay. Angry mom catches her Cub Scout child.
Stop.
Why is he still around?
Why are you reading these things?
Why isn't he banned?
What? Because he's actually, he watches. He's
okay. All right. Thank you, Shing, for the follow. But speaking of Bayonetta 2, that is also another one that just did not sell at all.
Yeah. No one talking about it. And all of a sudden it was like this big thing that, we're going to pull in that, the Bayonetta, fan base or anything like that, which...
I think sold like 15,000 units, maybe.
Something like that.
Really unfortunate because it reviewed really well. I mean, it got like 9s to 10s everywhere. Bayonetta 2. You know what's kind of weird? This is kind of a weird thing to say, but did you see Playboy had a Bayonetta thing going?
What was that?
Did you see Playboy had a Bayonetta thing?
No.
They had one of their Playboy playmates dressed up in Bayonetta cosplay.
I own your dog.
Yeah.
He dominated him.
It was really bizarre to see. Thank you, JYKI1 for the Twitch art. But yeah, guys, check it out because it's actually like kind of safe for work. She's not nude. It's just a Playboy playmate entirely in like really well done Bayonetta 2 cosplay with the short hair and everything. So check that out. King Mike.
Come here, boy.
Oh my god, that was actually really fun.
Come here, Big.
What's the EXT of the PS4 controller?
What do you think of Dying Light? We weren't completely impressed originally.
But they delayed it.
The fact that they delayed it to port it and make it only PS4 and Xbox One,
that's good
kind
news.
of interests me a little bit more and won me back a little more respect.
Definitely.
So.
Thank you, Mindscapes B and Shin Guki 93, I think. Thank you guys for the Twitch hearts. Getting closer and closer to 2,000, guys. Keep them coming. Since we're not... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, we're not getting any calls. Hopefully this goes through. Trying to get a hold of Adrian.
Wait. Hold on, what's he saying? Bogey. Come here. Does he do it? Come here.
Alright, let me try calling Adrian back.
I own your dog. That's so amazing.
Guys, feel free to call in. It doesn't seem like we're going to get through to Adrian. It's the Level Up Show on Skype, spelled exactly how it sounds.
You dominated him with your slap.
He's busy, it says. Let's try one more time. And somebody else asked a question. Are you guys covering the PlayStation event in December? I think we will, I hope.
What was that?
If you're free, I would like to do both the Game Awards on Friday and the PlayStation event on Saturday. I think that would be a good 1-2 punch right there to do that weekend, if possible. It doesn't look like we're going to get through to Adrian. Guys, please call in. We really want to take some Skype calls right now and talk about the holiday season. Which bundles are you getting? Which Black Friday deals are you really going to try and luckily get a hold of, maybe?
Derek's not calling because he's sick.
Oh, really? Okay, no problem. This will be one of the first weeks in a while we haven't had Derek call in. All right, no,
he can't
get through to Adrian.
And everyone's being mean to him.
Aw, Adrian.
Not to Adrian. Everyone's being mean to Derek.
Oh, Derek.
Because he's jailbait.
Yeah, that's what everybody's saying right now is jailbait. I don't really understand what's going on.
Inside jokes.
And he smells like jailbait, too.
That's weird. You guys are weird.
All right,
if we're not going to get any calls, we are moving on to Far Cry. Next wild game. Check it out, guys. Thank you to Excalibur for the Twitch heart, by the way. There it is.
Again, terribly sorry for what happened before. This is more what I had in mind. Now, to whom am I speaking? The son who returned to scatter his mother's ashes, or the lunatic who has murdered his way to the top of my mountain?
You see what Pagan has done to this country. Like it or not, your duties, Kirat, and your choices will carry weight. We need someone to break the stalemate between Amita and Sabah. Stand with us, and I promise you, you will fulfill your mother's dying wish.
This is about lives. We don't act people who die. The right choice was obvious!
I'm trying to take us out of your third world bullshit.
People of Kirat, who do you cheer for? The brave elephant, the fierce tiger, or do you cheer for the terrorists? You wanna be.
Same man came out like this. But you will come out a king. Do what you came here to do.
That's an awesome launch trailer. Really, really good. That's one of the best I've seen in a while, actually. I think I like that one even better than the Assassin's Creed Unity one, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I really like that one.
I mean, given its issues, I get it, but I thought the Assassin's Creed Unity trailer
was also good. I agree. Thank you to Dark Cake and also X Another Soldier and Excalibur for the Twitch hearts, and also MSR actually is in there. MSR. And real quick before we move on to this, since we're trying to also talk with the chat, somebody asked, "What did you think of Advanced Warfare?"
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it so far.
Yeah, a lot of people love it so far. That's really good news.
And I was surprised just because I didn't expect to. I didn't actually even want to.
To Darth Bane, are you getting paid to do this? No, we just do this because we love it, and that goes to another question somebody asked: why do we do this show? And we do it because we love the gaming industry. We love talking about it. We love talking with the community. We don't get paid typically to do this. You're allowed to donate using the stream tip if you want, but we don't expect that. So yeah, we love doing this, guys, and that's why we've been doing it for almost a year now. Just 2 more weeks, and we're doing our 1-year anniversary episode, actually.
Yeah.
So it's come a long way.
Quick.
Overall thoughts on PSN now 6 months in?
They need to improve for sure. It's definitely better than it was for PS3, and it's gradually getting better little by little. But if we're paying $50 a year now, they have to really get to the point where we don't have downtime when big games release. Like that can't happen anymore. We're paying for this service.
No, and especially that that bullshit with locking it until a certain time if you get the digital download.
Yeah,
that's driving me fucking insane.
Yeah, definitely. We need to improve on that. Something I want to talk about with Far Cry before we went into the main thing is a little bit of a spoiler alert here, guys.
Oh, about the story?
About the 15-minute
Which I thought was really funny.
Really awesome Easter egg. Once again, guys, if you do not want to know about an Easter egg alternate ending, earmuffs right now. It's really, really cool, though. At the beginning of the game, you go to the top of the mountain to meet with Pagan Min, because you're trying to scatter your mother's ashes, I think, is what you're trying to do. Right. And at the beginning of the game, he puts you in a room and with like a meal and says, "I'll be back." And at that point, everyone just assumes you escape, right? You let's get out of here. This guy's crazy. But if you wait 13 minutes, Pagan Min comes back. He brings you to the top of the mountain himself in his helicopter, and you scatter your ashes. And hey, good ending, guys.
Now, was there a trophy for that?
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
It is entirely an Easter egg that you do not need to find whatsoever.
Okay.
Yeah. But he's not like a good guy, but it portrays him in a little bit of a different light, Pagan Min. Like, because if you leave at the beginning of the game, it brings you into contact with this, like, military group that, is trying to take back Karat, and then you kill a bunch of Pagan Min's guys, and he becomes a villain to you. But if you don't do that, he's just a villain to everybody else, and not to you. Right. So he's like, hey, let's go shoot some. I can't remember what he says at the end, but he asked you to go hunting with him. Like, hey, let's go hang out and go hunting. Right. It's like a completely different ending. I think it's really, really cool that they did that with this Easter egg.
We didn't acknowledge the fact that it's after midnight now.
What?
But it was our 6-month wedding anniversary.
Oh my God, I forgot. I'm sorry. 6 months.
Not that we didn't do anything.
No.
We got married 6 months ago.
Was it a year?
6 months.
Right, so it's not an anniversary.
I know.
It's a 6-month anniversary.
We're not celebrating it. I'm just saying we made it 6 months.
What's the definition of anniversary?
1 year.
Oh, you're right.
Yes.
I'm just saying it was 6 months.
No, I hate the
happy 6-month anniversary.
Oh, your nose
went really far for me to.
Your nose went in my eye.
Hey, Drew, your face is finally not as pink.
Yeah, I know, right? It took a while, right?
Funny.
I felt it for a while. Thank you, Puerto Rican, for the Twitch heart. And finally, the other thing I wanted to say on Pagan Min is supposedly he's only in the game for like 15 minutes. Did you hear that?
Really? I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
15 minutes is about what he's in the game for. Very surprising.
Yeah,
considering
very
the
little
excitement around the
especially
character.
considering the amount that the last dude was in Far Cry 3.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
So that's a little
awesome.
disappointing.
He took over ownership of that game. That was great.
Does this marriage get better at level 30? Whoa, 6 months. But anyway, go ahead, Mike. I want you to talk about Far Cry 4 a little bit.
You ride elephants and shoot guns.
Is that about it? So I talked more about Far Cry 4 than you plan to? Is that pretty much what you're saying?
I mean, there's really, looking over everything, there are some really cool features. You didn't believe me. God. You didn't believe me. I told you I half-assed
You ran out of time on this one.
No, I just half-assed it. I was sitting there, I'm just like, I don't care. I mean, here's the thing. Most of this stuff you kind of know. And you explained it already by going into the description. I was going to describe the game. But yeah, you're this guy, and in this one, you're going to throw your ashes on, over the mountain for your mother.
Yeah.
Pay respects and everything like that. And in the middle, you get caught up in, another feud, just like in Far Cry 3. And, now you have to go explore. The only difference, the main difference is obviously mountain setting versus tropical setting.
Yeah.
But other than that, there's a lot of the same repetitive things. Hunting is back, and with hunting is also, the need for crafting. So you make your ammo pouch bigger, you can hold more weapons on you, stuff like that. So you expand that. You have to take over outposts and everything like that to expand the map and expand ease of controlling everything, and eventually fortresses, which really make everything easier to traverse. Now they did add some really cool, interesting stuff.
Okay.
And that's what I did say, like riding elephants. So that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
So not on top of vehicles and everything like that. Elephants. I think there's something else that was actually rideable.
Well, let's not forget there's also co-op, right?
Right. Well, I'm getting to it.
Okay.
I'm not skipping over everything.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a couple things like that they added. So the elephant thing is kind of funny. I mean, who doesn't want to shoot an RPG running off the back of an elephant's head?
And not only that, like the elephant is like a tool in its own.
Right. So I mean, and that's a repeat thing from Far Cry 3.
Oh,
so in Far Cry 3, you would look at an outpost, from a distance, and you'd see an animal in a cage. And a lot of times, if you saw a lion in a cage or a tiger in a cage, you're like, yes, because all you had to do is shoot the lock on the cage, and it would open up. And then the tiger would essentially kill everybody in the outpost for you.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you don't have to do anything. So it's the same idea. You kind of get the elephant riled up, and he takes over the outpost and stuff like that.
For a cross-generational game, looks great.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Now they did add on top of the multiplayer, which you said the co-op. It's I think was it 10 1-hour keys. I think
so. Yeah.
I think it's like that. So I guess if you have shared play, it doesn't really matter too much. Because you have the same thing, I guess, with that. Because I think their keys are a little more limited.
Okay.
But you can play together, which is a benefit over share play, which is sharing the game. On top of that, they added skill tree perks that you have to choose. So in Far Cry 3, it's basically you unlock the power, and you have to choose so many powers. In this one, you kind of choose if you want to be more stealthy and aggressive, or if you just want to be a tank. And you follow the path of the tiger for the stealth and aggression, or the elephant for the tank. So a lot of the things that I personally like seem to be with the tiger skill, with knife throwing, death from above, where you jump down an enemy and stab them, and death from below, where you pull them down off the cliff and stuff like that. With the elephant, it could be kind of cool and add a little diversity. There's even one that's called bullet sponge.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So obviously you're gonna take more, and you can heal easier and stuff like that.
Cool.
So it's gonna be definitely gonna be a change up to it.
Real quick, we got a ton of Twitch hearts, man. We got Bliss, FU1, SSE Almighty Fury, Boss 420 Faux Show, the Puerto Rican, Scarface, I'm Gonna Have Some Fun, Laser Beams, Justin 11601, Dark Cake, X Another Soldier. Thank you guys for the Twitch hearts. Keep them coming because we're getting really close to 2,000. There's potential for us to reach it tonight. We got 18 more minutes to hit 2,000 followers, guys.
How many do we need?
Mike is going to check right now, I think.
Yes. Sorry, my computer being slow and slow.
Go a little slow. And we'll let this play, guys. But
and the helicopter. I forgot the helicopter.
Okay. Could you put the banner back up for Skype? And we'll 13. We have 13 more to go, guys. 13 more Twitch hearts. Oh my God. We're gonna hit 2,000. Guys, you know what's really crazy? It was only 5 weeks ago that we hit 1,000.
Right.
It took us 11 months to hit 1,000 and only 1 month more to hit 2,000. That's unbelievable. You guys are just insane. Thank you so much to all of our new Twitch followers. This is a Level Up show. It's a gaming dedicated talk show. We're on every Thursday and Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And as you can see, we talk about all the biggest gaming industry news. We do wild games where we really focus on one big game coming out soon. Speaking of that, we forgot to mention WWE. That comes out on Tuesday too. It just keeps going over our heads.
I forgot.
But that's another big one. So we got WWE on. We're getting close, guys. We're getting really close.
We need 8 more.
8 more?
If you haven't followed yet, please follow us. The heart's right there.
Zoom 26, I Remain Insane, Little Saint, Bella Lopez, Cool Clown, and again, Bliss FU. Let's take this call from Bobby.
Bobby McGee?
Hey, Bobby, you're on the Level Up show.
Hello, can you hear me?
I hear you just fine, man.
Alright, what's up?
Not much, man. What do you want to talk about tonight?
I know earlier you guys talked about like the games that are coming out and Black Friday and all that good stuff. So I'm actually thinking about maybe getting a Wii U. I don't know if you guys have seen the different Black Friday bundles they have, but
we were just talking about it.
Pretty
actually.
sweet.
Really? Is there more than one? The only one we know about, Bobby, is the one with Super Mario 3D World, Super Smash Brothers, and Nintendo Land. Is there another one?
Yeah. That's the one I saw. I don't know what store you guys saw, but at Best Buy, I think that's the same bundle. The one I saw also had Donkey Kong with it as well for like $360. I want to say. I'm like, man, because I'm a huge Smash Bros fan, so I'm kind of like,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So
No, Donkey Kong's another one.
Zelda's coming out next year and stuff. I heard the new Donkey Kong's cool. I played the Wii one. I like that one. So
Yeah, it's good. We're very close now. Oh my God. All right, Bobby, we are gonna let you go because we're just about to hit 2,000 Twitch hearts.
Awesome, man. Congrats, dude.
Thanks so much,
man.
and thanks for calling in.
Yep.
See you later, man.
Good night, my friend.
All right,
I
guys.
think we only need like 1 or 2 more.
We will wait until Mike refreshes the page to show 2,000.
It's not refreshing the right way.
It's not refreshing the right way, so we'll wait.
You know what we forgot too? Kingdom Hearts.
What about 2.5 HD remix?
Yeah, we'll do that. I guess we'll do that for our 50th anniversary show.
Yeah, my God, there's so many games. And what's crazy is a lot of them were delayed into next year. Imagine if Evolve and The Order and The Witcher and, God, what else? Other ones too, all came out this year. It would have been too much, actually.
Yeah.
All right, we'll try to take this call from Ben since we're waiting for 2,000.
I'm scared of this one.
Yeah, that's not a good name.
It's not refreshing.
I don't think we're getting through to Ben over anyway.
We might need 1 more.
We might need 1 more. We're so close. All right, sorry, Ben, we can't get through to you.
Twitch, you're the worst.
Let's see, we got Twitch charts from Knoxville, King Wolf Eyes, Talon, Cannibal Monster, 143 and 2/3, Sneakiest Corpse, King Wolf Eyes, Girly Remy, Mick Fanboy. God, we have to be close right now. We have to be really close to 2,000.
It won't even. It's still stuck at 1987.
Really? Okay.
I think we're at it.
We can check on.
We're
here.
at it.
We can check on here. I'll check and see if it refreshes for me.
If it does, I'll be really pissed.
Nope, it still says 1987 on here.
Yes.
I think we're at 2,000.
Oh my God, we're so close.
Honestly, I'm gonna say I think we are, but
I
I
was
don't
counting
wanna...
in my
We
head.
have to wait until we have it official.
Yeah.
If you guys know for sure, let us know if we're at 2,000.
I think we are.
Because we're not seeing it on our refresh.
Keep going.
Keep them coming. Keep the hearts coming.
We're at 2,000. I know it. Come on, I want to celebrate.
Hey, Vantera, welcome to the room. Just in time. We're about to hit 2,000 followers. 2K hype.
Well, I want to work. It makes me mad because
It's not doing it.
No, now it's saying 1991.
1991, guys. I don't know.
No.
Twitch is just making up numbers at this point.
Yeah, it is.
It's becoming sentient. It's like, how do we fuck with them as much as possible?
1 more is what 9Fox says.
1 more?
1 more is what he says. Keep hitting refresh, says CF Dog. 1999 on refresh, says Westfire. Was that it?
That was 2,000.
That's gotta be it.
2001.
2,000!
Get the confetti.
Love that in the background.
I did this with Greg last time. For 1,000. Where is my Gregory?
Alright. No champagne this time, so I should come back. We'll thank everybody. Alright, guys.
Quick, man.
It's insane.
5 weeks.
5 weeks from 1,000, we hit 2,000.
Look at my little giraffe
That's
head.
200 follows a week.
Andrew, look at my giraffe head.
I can't see anything because you're in front
Look
of
at him right there.
me. I see him.
Look how cute he is. Look at my little giraffe head.
Alright, let me do some thank yous, Kristen.
Look how cute he is.
Alright, guys, this is because of you. Thank you so much, everybody. You guys have been unbelievable.
Mike is chill. Mike is getting pissed because Twitch won't update and confirm his...
We're getting another call. Hold on, Ben. So, as we were saying, 5 weeks ago we were at 1,000. We're now at 2,000. That's it. Just thank you so much, everybody who has followed the show. We've been doing this for almost a year now. We never thought last month when we hit 1,000, we were like 1 year to hit 1,000. We never thought that.
We're like, all right, what? 5 months, 6 months maybe.
It didn't even, we didn't even have to hit our 1 year anniversary. We're already at 2,000. So, thank you so much, everybody. We really appreciate it. Anybody who hasn't followed us, please do at twitch.tv/levelupshow, or you can heart us live from PlayStation with the heart button. But we do this because we love to do it, and we love talking with you guys, and we
2009.
We're at 2009 now. We love engaging with the community, you guys, the gamers, the level uppers. It's a lot of fun for us, and we hope that you guys love the show too. And please come back, call in, support the show. It's a great time for us. It really is, and we're going to keep doing this for the foreseeable future. And we're going to always try and improve it as much as possible. Any cent that's donated to us, we put back into the show to try and make it better, because this is what it's all about. So I think that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What time are we at?
A little early, but we can go.
I think we can end off with we'll do the 5-minute PlayStation anniversary video.
That person called though.
He's got a little bit of an iffy name, worries me a little bit, and an iffy avatar as well. I don't think I'm going to call Ben. I don't think. Anybody else who wants to call in, real quick, please do.
Remember that whole conversation about wishing that you could change your name?
Yeah. Well, a few more minutes, guys, of Skype before I shut it down, and then I'm going to play the PlayStation 20th anniversary video that I created for the Level Up show, in case you guys missed it on Thursday, because I know a lot of you guys did. We're at 200-something people in the room, so a lot more people to see it this time around. Thank you for the Twitch art, of course. Even though we're at 2,000, guys, keep them coming.
I think we're at 2010.
We're at 2010 now. That's almost 150 hearts in one night. Unbelievable. Always amazing. You guys have been so good to us. Please call in. So, what are you picking up? What is your holiday games?
Holiday games for me is probably, now that I'm going to keep it likely, I'll get Kingdom Hearts 2.5.
Nice.
And Dragon Age, and possibly Far Cry. I'm not sure yet.
That's good, because it's not at all what I'm going for. I think I'm going to get Never Alone on Tuesday.
Okay.
I'm going to get GTA 5, and I'm going to get Little Big Planet 3. I think are the ones I'm going to go for. And I'm going to try and stream those guys as much as possible.
You're not getting Kingdom Hearts?
No, I'm not going to get Kingdom Hearts. I really would like to, but...
I'm debating. I might hold off.
I really want to play Birth by Sleep, because that's the one Kingdom Hearts that is a really great Kingdom Hearts I never got to play. And that always disappoints me, especially with 3 on the way. I need to make sure I get Birth by Sleep under my belt before I play 3, because they're very much tied together, those ones. Let me check here. Don't want to neglect our new Twitch charts now that we're at 2,000. Thank you to Brett Murph, Paco, Ozzy Maweezerman, Boss99 Kid, Zed LL, NJ Smoke, Spongy Maki, or Moki maybe, Tarnak, the No YOLO Show. Nice. Abers 23.
About damn time.
And we'll take this call too.
Who is it?
Caleb.
Let's see if we can get it through to Caleb. Thank you to J Master, XX Evo, or Evoc, and Cannibal Monster once again. Thank you for the Twitch arts. We are not getting through to Caleb, it looks like. I think it's going to wrap up our Skype for the night, guys, unfortunately.
Stop.
Yeah. No. Okay. Sorry, guys. No more Skype for the night. We've got to wrap up the show with our video. Thank you for the Twitch hearts real quick. So I'm going to sign out of Skype. I'm going to shut this so I don't get any more alerts. And finally, I think... All right. Are we ready for the PlayStation 20th anniversary video?
Yes.
Enjoy, guys. We're going to be quiet for this entire thing, but we'll be in the chat room talking with you guys while it plays. Enjoy the trailer. Check it out on YouTube if you haven't in 1080p, 60 frames per second. All right.
video.
Guys, that's a video I made. It's on our YouTube. So please go to youtube.com/levelupshow, level spelled LVL. Subscribe while you're there, and you can watch that video.
A couple people are saying they're gonna cry with joy.
The song is Outro by M83. Yeah, but the trailer quality on here isn't near as good as you'll find on YouTube. It's at 1080p, 60 frames per second. I really did the best I could on putting a high quality video up. And I'm also going to put up a direct download at some point as well, so you can get the uncompressed file, because YouTube even does a little bit of compression, obviously. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun making it, and what was really cool about it is that Shuhei Yoshida retweeted it. He's the president of Sony Computer Entertainment Worldwide Studios, and
not like that.
But yeah, he tweeted at us.
Right.
He said, "Thank you for the video and for the kind message at the end."
For the awesome video.
For the awesome video, yeah, is what he said, which was just unbelievable for me to see that. Really, really cool. But I would love to see if we can get more of the PlayStation guys to see it. So this is up to you guys, the level uppers. Let's see if we can get this video going viral. So go to our YouTube, get the video, watch it, share it. Go on Twitter, tweet it at Adam Boys, at Shuhei Yoshida, tweet it at PlayStation, tweet it at all the big players, and let's see if we can get this thing going around on Twitter. Because I had a lot of fun making it. I hope more people see it. I've gotten a lot of great feedback so far. Everybody's really liking it. I've gotten 2,000 views almost in just 2 days on the video. And that's the most we've ever had for our channel, actually, on YouTube, and in such a short time. So really awesome. Thank you so much for the support, guys. I think that wraps up the show this week. I think we're good, right? Let me go back.
Andrew will read all of your comments afterwards, all your positive comments.
Yeah, if you guys leave comments on the video, I'll read them all. Don't worry, I will make sure not to miss anything. Let me, it's not the one I want.
Wieners, yes you are. Wieners goes on late tonight.
Wieners, Mark isn't here, it's okay.
Yeah.
Wieners comes from Mark.
Yes, he does. Alright, I'll play our intro at the end. Let's acknowledge our final Twitch hearts, because I know we got a few more.
Here, Crisis Averted.
Yeah.
We already got another YouTube comment on the video. Thank you to Bobby. I'll check that out in just a moment. Real quick, thank you to SH3IK for subscribing on YouTube. Thank you to LI Reckless, Z Symmetric, Inferno Badger, Raynal 1287, Pikachu, Hippie Flip, OAP Super Saints, The Mountain Man 99, Diablo, Big 77 Cat, Brett Murph. Those are all Twitch hearts. Thank you so much, guys. That wraps up the show. This was a fun one. We hit 2,000. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I got slapped.
That was entertaining.
Yeah, Bogey was freaking insane tonight.
I own him, man.
Yes, but now he's calmed down, unfortunately.
Mike owns my dog.
So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Make sure to follow us on Twitch, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, and add Mike and I on PSN. I am Drew M1788.
I got a bunch of them.
And Mike is Noob Hero. Yeah, exactly. I've gotten some too. We will add all friend requests after the show. Until next time, which will be Thursday, take care and level up, guys.
Things Mom shouldn't say during the show. Wieners come from Mark.
Wieners loves Mark.
Level up! Alright, guys. See you on Thursday or next Sunday for episode 49. Getting closer and closer to our 1 year anniversary, episode 50.
We hit 2,000. What's our next
next goal? I think 5,000 at this point. Since we reached 2,000 in just 5 weeks, I think our next goal should be 5,000. I think that should be the next big celebration.
It's like a year out.
A year? Is that what you're thinking? A year until 5,000? We'll have to wait and see. Road to 5,000, guys. Hashtag Road to 5,000.